grab your phone. Good vibes everywhere. Ryder's got big muscles, Lisa's got the hair. You never know what they're gonna say, but there's a 45% chance you might like it anyway. It's the sauce, they're spilling it live for you. It's the sauce with your favorite morning crew. It's the sauce, 2 hours will fly by. They don't know what they're doing, but they're gonna try. It's the sauce.
Hi, my name is Zoe, and I'm on The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Hey, it's Devin, and I'm listening to The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa. Let's get saucy.
Hi, I'm Birdie, and I'm on The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa.
Good morning and welcome to the Sports Interaction Studio. We're Ryder and Lisa here with producer Reese.
Yep, happy Friday, everyone. Feisty Friday. We are live on our brand new channel. Thanks to everyone who has subscribed. We are so close to hitting 500. I feel like we can get it done during this show with your help. If you don't mind taking a moment to share this link, I don't care where, anywhere. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, send it in your group chat this morning.
Yeah.
That means the world to us. We're so thrilled that we've almost made it to 500 subscribers on our brand new channel. We've got breaking Oilers news. Ryder does not know anything that's going on.
Yeah, how long was I in the bathroom? I felt like I was quick, and then I come back, and all of a sudden there's this breaking news that I'm not aware of.
Reese, we'd love to see your beautiful face on the screen, and why don't you...
Wait, I want to guess first.
Oh, you want to guess?
Yeah, I swear to God, if Podkolzin got traded, I just bought a Podkolzin jersey yesterday. And I also bet heavily on him yesterday. After I bought the jersey, I was like, I'll put a big bet on him scoring. And then if I hit, it kind of offsets the cost of the jersey, is what I was thinking. Comes in, empty net. Draisaitl passes it to him. Wires one off the crossbar.
That sucks. And now we're here to tell you that
it better not be he got traded. I swear to God. I might have the receipt still. Can I take the jersey back? Okay, my guess is, because they wouldn't do that. They're not that dumb. What? You're giving me looks like that is... He didn't get traded. Just tell me yes or no on that. That's a no. That's a no. I know you're just messing with me.
Reese, do you want to do the honors?
Did we acquire another goalie?
Yeah, so per Elliot Friedman, he says, this is shaping up to be a very big day. There's word in Edmonton closing in on a pair of deals, acquiring Tristan Jarry from the Pittsburgh Penguins and Spencer Stastny from Nashville. So 2 separate deals. I don't honestly know about Spencer Stastny, but Tristan Jarry, definitely a solution to the Oilers' goalie problems right now.
Why does this always happen after the goalie does a good job?
Well, I don't think we would be trading Stuart Skinner.
Okay.
I think Jarry would be coming in.
Just coming in.
As though like 1A, 1B.
Okay.
Yeah,
right?
I'm kind of thinking that it'd be like they would go back and forth pretty much. They'd split them
Okay.
up.
That's good.
Spencer
Right?
Stastny has 9 points through 30 games. Last year, spent most of the year in the AHL.
Yeah, Reese, you were saying that he's played for the Oil Kings before?
Yeah, Jarry has.
Okay, Jarry has.
Jarry has, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's from Saskatoon, I think, Tristan Jarry originally.
Yeah.
Saskatoon boy.
Good Western boy.
Good 306er.
Exactly.
Well, all right.
Coming here to do the good work. I don't mind that. Unless I wouldn't like to see Skinner going the other way for that.
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see. I'll keep on refreshing my
Please.
my Twitter, making sure that I'm not missing anything.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, feel free to jump in as soon as you see anything.
Over
Deal.
his last 6, Skinner has like an over 950 save percentage. Like he's actually looking elite. Mm-hmm. He's not only looking good, we just need him to be good. Mm-hmm. He's looking elite lately.
937 over his last 5 games.
937, but then he had the shutout, I think,
Yeah.
in the game before that. So he's like a 956.
He's going crazy right now.
Yeah, looking good. We can't. That would be such a piss off, eh? If he's just found his game and we just
They're
dealt
like,
him.
sorry.
I was kind of hoping in the back of my head. I know that this is unrealistic, but if a deal was to be made with Pittsburgh, I wanted Crosby.
Okay, relax.
Well, I did.
By the way, okay, this is not a spoiler, but I am going to bring up Crosby with our Family Feud game that we played. There is an Oilers Nation edition of Family Feud that we will have up on the Oilers Nation YouTube, and we'll share it to ours as well on Boxing Day.
I don't think you should divulge anything.
There's some controversy.
Yeah,
okay? I'll just say that. It's going to be a very intense game to watch.
Involving
Just
Sidney
be
Crosby.
aware. Just be aware of that. Thank you.
So anyway, I'm glad we got Spencer Stastny, or rumored to be getting Spencer Stastny.
Alleged. We got to use the word alleged.
Elliot Friedman is always right.
Yeah, that's true. He wouldn't send that tweet out if it was just a little birdie told him this.
Yeah,
you know?
once he's coming out saying stuff, you pretty much know that it's like legit.
Like
Right.
if you had a Family Feud category that was like, who are hockey media members that you trust? I think Elliot Friedman would be my top choice.
Definitely.
And maybe the number one choice overall.
Yep.
Right?
I think you're right.
So that's looking pretty good. But as much as it is nice that we got Spencer Stastny potentially and Tristan Jarry, sure would have been nice to get Crosby.
Stop. Okay, let's check in with our chat. First time going live on the Sauce's own YouTube channel. Look at us growing up so fast. Shout out to QF Pro 21. It's Saucy Char 32 is checked in. Patrick Casper's in the chat. Vanessa, nice to see you in the chat. Jake Elliott. We've got Jean Principe, Rachel, who tunes in from Cranbrook, Breesy, Saucy Amber, Devin, Justin, who's saucy, Northside Norm, who said he actually saw Reese leaving the dog patch yesterday around 5:15 p.m. That's a long work day. Man. And then staying up late because he went to the game with his buddy.
I saw Northside Norm at the game last night.
That's the best. I love that we're getting to know people that are checking in the
I
chat.
feel like I've ran into him like 4 times since starting this job, which
What?
is just, I think it's only been twice, but maybe he's so impactful. It just feels like 4 times. It is cool seeing some of the saucers and some of the contributors, some of the citizens out in the wild.
Would love to see you out in the wild at the dog patch this Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. We're going to have so many great locally owned businesses selling some of their product, which is perfect for this time of year. So many cutesy things that you can gift to someone. The Tis the Sizz Market in support of Cleo Collective. We're actually going to have Lena in the studio today to break down what kind of impact you're going to make by supporting Cleo Collective over the holiday season. So would love to see you. They're giving flash tattoos that day. Like, I'm getting a tattoo on Sunday.
What are you getting?
I don't know. They'll have like a sheet of options, and they're cute little. They take like 3 minutes for the tattoo to.
No kidding.
You're in and you're out.
I might get one too.
And I have something here that we're going to be selling with the proceeds going to Cleo Collective. Our first ever Tis the Sizz merch. Look at this crew neck. It's so cute.
That is a cute sweater.
And then it says
big logo on the back. Yeah, nice.
Tis the Sizz on the back. And then we also have some green hoodies that say this on it, and some pink ones too. And the proceeds are going to be helping out single moms over the holiday. So these will be for sale, and they're also up at nationgear.ca if you want to order one online.
Man, Jake Elliott, I don't know on the chat if he's just screwing with us.
What?
He said Skinner's going the other way for Jarry.
No.
I don't like that.
Reese.
We're not doing
some
that.
research. Do some Reese search.
That's great.
I'm worried about that laugh you just did.
That's how funny what you just said was.
Is that what we're going to call it from now on when he's doing breaking news?
Reese search, yeah.
We need to get some Reese search up in
really
here.
good.
So Frank Saravalli says the Oilers are trading Stuart Skinner along with another player to Pittsburgh in the deal for Jarry.
This
But
always happens.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Everything Frank says, you got to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, he was just fighting with Michael Bublé online last week.
Yeah, what was that? This is the weirdest beef I've ever seen. I get that Michael Bublé is a very passionate... is he a Canucks fan?
Yeah.
I mean, Michael Bublé loves hockey so much. He's such a true Canadian. He has a hockey arena in his house.
In his basement. Him and Chad Kruger.
Chad Kruger also has a hockey rink.
And both of those guys look like they'd be terrible at hockey.
Yeah, can they skate backwards?
I don't know. Like, are they down there in their basement playing with just, like, holding the pylon? This is how you remind me.
I was trying to think of a Michael Bublé song, but I couldn't think of one. What's that one about being home?
I don't like it if we traded Stuart Skinner.
I know. This is very upsetting news, if so.
Listen, I understand that he's a controversial figure, but he's a local boy who's been to 2 Stanley Cup finals. He's, over his last 6 games, got a .956 save percentage.
And I love seeing him in the California Closets commercial.
His mustache is bumping. Like,
I don't know how you sit there after like the last few games that Skinner's played and then be like, yeah, let's roll with Pickard. Like, you kind of have to stick with, like, Skinner's been playing so well.
Yeah.
And he's still, like, I'm full on the side of, like, Skinner is still young and he has upside to be, like, a legitimate NHL
Can we
goalie.
start a petition? Do you think that would make an impact? If we were like, no.
Reverse the trade. We veto it ourselves.
Like,
Give
absolutely
us-
not.
give us our skin back. That can be the chant that we do. It's got some legs. Anyway, he's what, 20? Skinner's 26
Oh my God.
years old?
Kulak also going to Pitt, says Brett Holden in the chat.
Well, that would make sense because we'd need to make
Yeah.
some room to be able to pay for Jarry.
Kulak a second and Skinner.
I like Skinner and Jarry.
Yeah.
I don't like Skinner for Jarry.
I think Skinner for Jarry is just the most lateral move that you could make. Like, I don't think the Oilers get better off of getting Tristan Jarry.
And like, if Skinner would have kept rolling like he has been the last few games, like, his worth is up. And then maybe you deal him later in the season. I don't know. I don't like this move.
Yeah, this makes me a little bit I don't know. If you want to have them two as a tandem goalie, like Jarry and Skinner,
Yeah.
I think that is like very legit, but I don't know. I don't think Jarry is a huge upgrade over Skinner, and I don't think Jarry and Pickard is like a legitimate tandem that you can
It's
roll
not a
with.
1-2. And is the reason Pickard is still here because the guys get along with him so well? Like, I know he's buddies with McDavid and Draisaitl, and that they had, like, the team came to his defense and said, like, don't send him down, don't trade him.
Man, Sean Klovchuk in the chat says also a large percentage of the goals Skinner has let in this season have been due to poor play by the 5 in front of him.
And
100%.
Kulak actually was looking like himself the last couple games as well.
Man, this is sad. Like, should we have a little like moment of silence?
Yeah, it is kind of sad, especially it just says that he's a local
Way to bring down the
boy.
feisty Friday mood.
Reese.
Decision makers.
Oh, I thought we were mad at
Friedman?
Reese for telling us about this. Reese was the one that broke the news to me, so I'm mad at Reese.
Yeah, this is so.
This
It sounds
sucks.
like it's pretty much Skinner, Kulak, and a second-round pick for Jarry.
What?
From what it sounds like.
Like, Jarry was playing AHL last year, wasn't
he
he?
was literally in the minors last season,
What the hell is
and
going
we're giving
on?
up a 26-year-old.
This
goalie.
is why the grumpy side of the fan base is a little bit too loud sometimes, and then management hears them and makes outlandish decisions.
Is Kulak from Edmonton?
Kulak's also a local boy. He's from Spruce Grove.
This
Yeah.
sucks. Like, you got to think how upsetting is that for them too?
One, yeah.
the whole team's gonna be from Ontario.
Is Wallman ready for a return? Not till Christmas. So what are we doing with our defense?
And they were already pretty thin. Like, it's not like they have a ton of guys like just waiting, ready to go.
So Jarry will be here, if that's the case, probably to make the Sunday start. I would imagine maybe Pickard gets Toronto tomorrow night. I don't know. You got to think a guy moving, they probably wouldn't throw him right to the Wolves.
Should I ask Tyler if he wants to come on and
Sure.
Yeah.
break it down?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
That'd
I'll
be
send him a
great.
text.
Yeah.
Man. And you rarely hear of trade news breaking this early in the morning. Like, it's usually mid-afternoon you hear stuff like this. I'm bummed.
Me too.
And I know a lot of the fan base, like I said, who's been very vocal with their dislike for Skinner, is probably pumped right now. But I think that's just a bad hockey trade. Like, Jarry for Skinner, Kulak, and a second. They should have been thrown in the second. They just got a 26-year-old goalie who's been to the Stanley Cup Finals twice. Like, and is on a heater right
I
now.
was going to say, that's terrifying.
At least he gets to go play with Sid.
Gosh, imagine.
I love Sid. Pittsburgh's my second favorite team, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's a big drop-off from number 1 to number 2.
But you're enjoying it. But we also have Tom from Pittsburgh that's often in the chat. That's kind of swaying your decision.
We play Pittsburgh next week too, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
my gosh. I can't handle this. It's too dramatic. Hockey is too dramatic.
Let me check here. I think we got them next Tuesday.
That's an expensive price for Jarry.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot more than I thought they were going to have to give up.
Yeah, I agree.
Saucy Amber, can we switch back to entertainment now, please? This sports stuff is depressing.
It
It
is.
really is depressing. Like, I'm feeling like we need to have a moment of silence and then truly move on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That moment was for Stu. Okay. We'll get into a little bit more hockey here, but positive hockey. Oilers' big win last night against the Red Wings.
Let's talk about hot chocolate at the bank, says Lana in the chat. That's why we have the chat room. Thank you for making us laugh in this moment. This sucks. Okay, anyway, moving on.
I did like Dylan Larkin's quote last night. It's nice when players, even from the losing team, acknowledge how great Connor McDavid is. I know that's like a self-fulfilling thing for me, but as a fan of the Oilers.
It's a good feeling.
He says Connor willed his team to a win tonight. That's going to happen coming off a back-to-back in this building if you're not on your toes. If you're not ready, you don't know where he is on the ice, he's going to make you pay. And he made us pay tonight.
Yep.
Ain't that the truth?
And-
Four assists for McDavid last night, hat trick for Hyman.
Imagine if you bet a hat trick for Hyman. God, you could retire today.
You feel like he's kind of due for maybe one a year. I don't know how many he's got. I think that might be his second of his career, but yeah, he's when they're getting him the puck and he's in front of the net, he's very dangerous. And it looks like he's back. He's been putting some weight on that wrist, like the way he's shooting the puck. I think it was last game I saw him get a pretty nice backhand off, and I'm like, oh, good, his wrist is
But you were
better.
still a little bit worried because a wrist injury with how he plays would really mess with his game. So he's back.
Also dislocating a wrist.
Yeah.
Like, it just sounds gross. Like, just think of how much that would hurt.
Are we going to have Hyman on Team Canada?
I don't know. They're thinking about it. I mean, that probably helped.
Yeah.
A hat trick last night and looking that good with McDavid. They'd be smart to take Nuge too. Take the whole McHuge line.
That'd be so awesome.
Wouldn't it? Feel very proud.
This weekend, there are too many holiday events. Do you guys agree? Like, at least the Tis the Sizz is on the nice Sunday afternoon. There's nothing getting in the way of it.
Sure.
Saturday night, tomorrow, it's hectic. Anyone else have like 4 things that you said you'd attend? Because that's the case for us.
Tonight, I don't have a damn thing.
True. Take advantage of it. It's about to get busy.
I don't think it's fair. Can we bring this up
What?
while we're ranting? That you get to go wedding dress shopping. You're taking Charlie, your stepdaughter, my kid. And she gets to see you trying on dresses and I don't.
That's how it works.
I know, but that's not fair.
It's totally fair.
Well, let's see that ring. Shouldn't that come with I get to watch you try on some dresses?
No?
I'd just like to point out that that's not fair.
I bet there are some people, though, that it's the same type of personality around the holidays where you're like sitting across from your partner in the living room and you're like, do you want your gift now? Same energy as like, you want to see what dress I got?
Totally.
I bet that happens all the time.
Yeah, we decided for Christmas this year that you just go and buy your own jacket.
Yeah, and you got your
And I
new jersey.
Go and get a jersey. So I bought my Podkolzin jersey.
And if anyone has
yesterday.
a suggestion for me, because this is the thing, is I'm almost 36 and I have never owned a proper winter jacket living in Edmonton, Alberta my entire life. And I'm like, I deserve a nice jacket. I'm thinking around $300.
Whoa.
Yeah. I want a legit nice jacket. Where am I getting it from? What should I get? I want a nice long one. I don't want it to be too like, I don't want it to be ugly. I want it to be aesthetically pleasing, but also super warm. So if anyone has a suggestion, you love your winter jacket, it's your go-to and you've had it for X amount of years because it's in good condition, good quality, hit me up and let me know. Because I have no idea.
I got a suggestion for you.
What?
I got a great winter jacket 2 years ago at Value Village. That's where you should go for your Christmas present.
Oilers have officially announced it.
Jarry for Skinner, Kulak in a second is what we're hearing. We're going to get Tyler Yaremchuk on, it looks like.
Sounds like we might get NHL insider David Pagnotta.
Oh, sweet.
What time?
I'm not 1,000% sure.
Reese is grinding.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
taking phone calls.
This is a big deal.
This
Like,
is a huge deal.
Oilers making this move, I think, is like probably the biggest. Like this is pretty huge.
Long time coming too, really, for us to make him goalie move, whatever that looks like. I really would have liked the tandem of Jarry and Skinner, though. Mm-hmm. That's a piss off. Like you said, it's a lateral move. But we got rid of a local guy in that lateral move.
Two local guys.
Two local guys, exactly. But yes, back to it. I don't think it's fair that I don't get to see you in the dresses. Like, I feel like I'm a pretty big part of this all. But I'm the one that gets excluded.
Yeah, all for just one day. That's going to be flyby.
Well, exactly.
Kind of silly, hey?
Why can't I have like 2 or 3 days admiring you in a dress?
Maybe I'll wear it for a week, just like how I celebrate my birthday for a week.
I like that idea. How good is Lisa going to look in a dress?
Stop.
Let's get real here, though. Dang. I'm pretty excited. So that's why it's not fair. Now, this and the Skinner news, I wonder how fired up like people that are super anti-Skinner are going to be about this move. Or do they immediately just get cranky as well?
I don't know.
Like, are they immediately
What is
like,
everyone feeling right now? I would love to know your thought process.
Yeah.
Hit us up in the chat. What's going on for you personally after this news?
Yeah, especially if there are people that were very adamant that we get rid of Skinner and make a goalie move. How are you feeling? Because this doesn't feel like a good hockey trade.
I don't want to be negative, though, when we have a new goalie in, because we got to have positive vibes, but it is upsetting. And it all happens so fast. We don't even get to say goodbye.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Like, think of his family, how bummed they are. Now they got to go to Pittsburgh. Just kidding.
But this affects, like, there's like a ripple effect of this being a local guy.
Uh-huh.
His family is here.
Let's check out Tristan Jarry's stats right now.
Sad about it, says Lana in the chat.
Oh, Jesus. He's having a season.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Tristan,
Skinner who? Just kidding.
Tristan Jarry is having a season.
Tell us more.
He's 9-1. He's got 909 save percentage so far this season. 9-1? That's Hellebuck. And Hellebuck's not even having a season like that. But those are just Hellebuck numbers. I mean,
How much does Connor have a say in these decisions? Serious question.
I've wondered that in the past too. I think some of the decisions
They
he
want
would
to
have a
keep
big
him
say.
happy.
That's right.
So
That's
whatever
right.
Connor wants, I want. Okay?
Tristan Jarry, also a big goaltender. I mean, 6'4". That would probably be on the higher side of height. 6'3" would be my guess is the average height of goalies in the NHL, maybe 6'2". He is born in Surrey, British Columbia.
Okay.
Was a 44th overall pick in 2013.
How old is he?
He is 30.
Okay.
And his last game was a loss.
Okay.
4 goals, an 862. And then other than that, so far this season, going into that game, it looks like he might have been 9-0. That is tremendous. He's a career 274 goals against average and a career 909 save percentage. That's also really good. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But can he grow a bomb-ass mustache is the question. Let's get into some other things, shall we? And then we'll get back to this because we're going to get some experts in on it to touch base and give us their opinions.
So does that mean I have to tell our virtual guest to frig off?
Yeah.
Really?
We can get him on anytime. We haven't even mentioned who it is.
Should I tell him to frig off?
Why don't we call him and tell him together?
Like FaceTime him?
And tell him
tell him why.
He just got bumped. The chat. Let's dive into it. Jessica says, I'm bummed. Westside Shane says, holy shit, that's a bad trade.
Should I FaceTime him right now?
Yeah.
What time is it where he is?
Lana says sad about it. Mike says this is the worst trade they could have made for a goalie. Big overpay, and for a goalie, he's not even playing that well. Listen, Mike, I thought the same thing. He's 9-1 this year. A career .909 save percentage is impressive. Susan says this is heartbreaking. The tandem would have been nice. Yep.
Hi, Dan Duval. So we have upsetting news. Oh, nice shirt. He's wearing a Blues sweater.
He got bumped. Tell him.
I'm putting it up to the mic. Sorry that you're seeing just my nostril.
I got bumped? It better be Connor goddamn McDavid. It better be the OG Edmonton Eskimo.
It's not. The reason you...
Charlie Kirk's wife.
It's not Charlie Kirk's wife. Any other guesses?
Maybe let him know that he's on live right now.
Oh, yeah, you are on our live broadcast right now.
What? Bro, I could have said anything.
True.
We got to give him more of a heads up.
Crazy, bro. You can't just...
So you got bumped because there's been a huge trade. The Oilers just traded Stuart Skinner to Pittsburgh for Tristan Jarry. Kulak is also going to Pittsburgh, and they get a second-round pick from us. So we're going to have some hockey experts on to break down this trade.
Oh, yeah, no, you got to do that, of course. Does Skinner bring all the pucks he let in with him to Pittsburgh, or no? Just a quick question.
Maybe we shouldn't have bumped down. He could have been our hockey expert.
Buddy, I'm a hockey expert. I got more hockey clothing than anyone you know.
Yeah. Wearing a St. Louis Blues shirt when you were going to be on our show is kind of a burn.
Yeah,
though.
that was a choice.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Why?
well, the whole Holloway and Broberg thing.
Well, that's so long ago, man. Come on.
He's like, get over it.
Sorry, Dan.
Hat and a King shirt. I could wear that instead. Hi, Ryder. God, you're handsome.
Sorry that we had to bump you. We'll get you on next week.
Sorry. Yeah, fine. Next week's fine. I don't give a shit. You think I care? You think I don't have 100 things to do?
Right. You have nothing to do. You've been sitting on your hands waiting for us to call you.
I'm in a 12-step meeting.
Oh, sorry. We'll let you get back to that.
Yeah, thanks. I'm going to relapse today.
No, we don't talk like that.
Very little interview.
You better get him off the phone before he gets us canceled.
Love you. We will have comedian Dan Duval on the show next week. You are going to love this guy if you don't know his stand-up comedy. Holy crap. He's going to be on Just for Laughs in 2026. 10 out of 10. So funny. Knows his sports, too.
Saucy M, who is just getting into the show and into the chat, says, what did I miss?
Oh, God.
Skinner on his way to Pittsburgh with Kulak in a second. Tristan Jarry is what we are getting back. I was really hoping that trade wouldn't include Skinner and we could roll out Jarry.
You were convinced.
Skinner.
When we were bringing it up, we broke the news to Ryder because he was in the washroom when Reese told me. And Reese did his Reese search. And like we were convinced, or you were convinced that like there's no way Skinner's leaving.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd be part of the deal, especially for Jarry. That feels like a big payout. But again, looking at Jarry's career stats and his stats this year, he puts up elite numbers. And he hasn't been playing on a great team. Like Pittsburgh is having a decent season, but the last few years they haven't been that great of a team. So 274 goals against average, 909 save percentage.
I want to circle back to the fact that we don't get to say goodbye. It's such a crappy feeling for them to just pack up and leave. Yeah, like that's got to be a really stressful and depressing feeling. Getting that call, sitting down in that meeting after a game like last night. Do you think he knew before the game last night? No.
I don't know.
How does it work? I wish I knew more. I guess that's when we can pick some other people's brains about that because that's not fun.
Talk about going out on a high, though. Big win yesterday. His last 5-6 games, he's looked really, really good. Mm-hmm. Kind of sad. You're right. It is sad.
It happens to radio hosts all the time too. They finish a show. Might have been a great show. Lots of interaction, usually on a Friday. And then they get pulled into an office and they're like, you're done. And then you just don't get to say goodbye to your morning routine. We don't get to say goodbye to our Oilers routine. It sucks.
Yeah, I think I've heard Dubnik talk about it before on the Nation. We have Ask Doobie, which if you ever have any questions you want to ask a former NHL goaltender, you can jump in on Instagram. Just look for his face as you scroll down Instagram and then ask the questions in the comment. Reese produces the show.
Yeah, it's great.
But I believe I've heard him touch on how hard it is to get traded.
It's hard enough to not to always be on the road. There's so much isolation. Yeah, you have the team with you, but you become so close with this team because they become your family when you're on a road trip, and you don't get to be at home with your actual family. And now you're getting torn away from your teammates, and you have to pick up your kids and your partner and move
right before Christmas. Yeah. There's a lot of
I want to
personal
cry.
Life changes. It's, in my opinion, good that his kids are so young. Bo and Darcy are pretty young. I think Bo was born in 2023 and Darcy in 2025. So that would put them at 0 and 2.
That's so stressful.
That's easier to move, though, than pulling kids out of school.
Yeah.
And, I can't imagine picking up and moving with my kid, how mad she'd be.
That's a tough...
All of her friends.
Yeah.
Who would she sit there and send stupid Snapchats to of just the roof? You know?
Why are teenagers doing that? They're just trying to keep their Snap streak alive? What is going on? Anyway, welcome to The Sauce. We're on our brand new channel today, our first time ever, and it's exciting to be here. I don't know if we've hit 500 subscribers yet. Should we check?
492.
Oh my gosh. Please share this link with your loved ones.
492.
Put it in your family chat. Put it in your group chat. Let them know we're trying to hit 500 on a Friday. We need some positivity.
Do it for Stu.
Do it for Stu.
Jarry has 2 more years on his contract. Stu has 0, says Northside Norm.
Thank you, Norm.
I do feel like a lot of the show today is going to be now focused on this, as that is a big, big trade.
I'm sad. I don't like being sad on Fridays.
Jarry, let's see. Yeah, he's handsome.
What does that matter?
I thought it might help ease the pain a little bit.
I don't think that matters. Thanks for trying, though. Whatever you need to do, right?
It's like yesterday we were talking. Operation Friendship Senior Society had their delivery day yesterday, and we went and represented Oodle Noodle.
We did. So we were there for the Nation Network for Oodle Noodle, and we talked about this a few weeks ago on the show. So it's, when you go into London Drugs and they have the Christmas trees up and then they have the little tags on it that seniors filled out what they want for Christmas, and it's like the sweetest things. Like Ernie just wants a pair of warm socks and a new can opener. Like it makes me sob when I see it. It's so sweet. So we got to go and help volunteer our time and go and hand out the gifts to the seniors at one of the seniors' homes.
Yeah. And they hit a bunch of different seniors' homes.
Oh, yeah.
We just hit the first one. But I felt like I wish I wouldn't have had made other plans and we could have hit all of the seniors' homes because it was
very special.
Very special.
Yeah. The one that I had, her name was Elsie, and she wanted just a sweet treat, a new blanket, and a new perfume. And I'm just, when she answered the door, she was so grateful. Even just being able to connect with someone was really special. And that was great. We had all of the Riverhawk players there. The Elks were there. And all of the seniors were in the little communal area drinking hot chocolate with all of the players and just chatting, having a nice conversation. So just a reminder, if you can volunteer your time at a senior's home or help out next year with Operation Friendship Senior Society, we'd love to see you there handing out the gifts and just chatting with the seniors. Another example of like a very isolating time for people.
Yeah. Yeah. And so what this reminded me of was you being sad that Stuart Skinner got traded and me saying, I think Jarry's handsome. Reminded me a little bit of you being worried that you were going to cry.
At
yesterday.
the seniors' home, yeah.
Yeah, and I said, don't do it in front of the old fellas. Old fellas will not have any idea what to do if you start crying around.
That's right.
them. So
No, I kept it together.
when emotions are high, sometimes dudes don't know what to do, and that's why I scrambled and told you that Jarry is handsome.
Yeah, Oilers gal said, I just had a cry fest in the washroom with this news. Oh, thanks, Saucy Char. I'm literally telling everyone to watch your podcast. You guys are such a vibe to listen to. Thank you. Happy Friday. Let's give some more shout outs to those who are in the chat. Just a reminder, you have to be subscribed to The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa in order to get in the chat room. Shout out to Katie. We got Maynard in the chat. We've got Westside Shane checking in, Trav Taylor, Saucy M, Lana, Dre, Zachary. We've got Brett in the chat, Ryan, Scott, Jess. Thanks, everyone. Andrea.
Hey, rock and roll, 514 subscribers.
Are you serious?
Yeah, we did it.
Woo! That's so exciting.
Yep. Reese,
Thank you so much, everyone.
remember what you promised? If we hit 500 views, you'd go streaking around the neighborhood? He's too busy.
He's like, please stop talking to me. I'm on the phone. He's doing business calls, getting us an insider so we can get the real scoop as to what's going on. Boots to the ground journalism.
This is big, big news. If you're just checking out the show, I think we need to maybe let people know what shook down again today.
Mandy just said, morning, I'm a little late today, but I'll watch what I missed later.
So, Stuart Skinner, Brett Kulak, and a second heading to Pittsburgh in return, Tristan Jarry.
There might be more details.
So I thought Jarry was from Saskatoon, but maybe he played for the Blades. That's what the Saskatoon connection was.
Okay, and he's the one that also played for the Oil Kings. Right?
Jarry? Yeah, maybe he didn't play for the Blades then. What's the Saskatoon connection I have to Jarry? Maybe David will know. Do we got him ready to rep?
Yes, I think so. So we have a very surprise guest coming up.
I love it.
NHL insider David Pagnotta.
All right. Let's
Sick.
get into it.
Oh,
Hey,
and
man.
David's on the road. Like, this is boots to the ground journalism. We need to hear it. Tell us what's going on. What the heck is happening, David?
Yes. Yeah. Well, look, a big trade, obviously, between the Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. And this was a move that the Oilers had to adjust on. We know for the last couple of weeks they've been speaking more aggressively with the Pittsburgh Penguins about Tristan Jarry and bringing him in. They just didn't want to move Stuart Skinner, and they had to find other ways to try to make the money work. At the end of the day, they bit the bullet and move out Stuart Skinner. His salary plus that of Brett Kulak's makes the money work. That totals about $5.3 million. Jarry's cap hit is 5.375, so it makes the money work. It fits. They were able to pull this off somewhat reluctantly, but with how things have been going for them, even with the win last night, they felt that bringing in Jarry, who's controllable, he has another year left on his contract, is the right move for them. They make another move, with Nashville to shore up the blue line with Kulak being moved out. But this is a deal that they felt is going to make them better, is going to get them kind of over the hump, especially in the goaltending department, by bringing in Jarry. And they also add a second-round pick in 2029 to this one to offset the overall move with the Pittsburgh Penguins.
How long do you think this decision actually got close to happening? Because it feels like with how good Skinner's been playing, that it would have been hard to make this decision yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
It feels like it obviously had to be put in motion before that.
Yeah, it certainly was. This is something that, as I mentioned, they had been going back and forth trying to figure out how they would be able to pull this off, and even looking at other options by keeping Skinner, moving out Calvin Pickard, who just has a $1 million cap hit. Even him and Kulak, they would have needed to make additional money, to move out additional money, and they obviously weren't able to pull that off. So this is something that it sounded like late last night they kind of came to the framework of the deal and ultimately just signed off on everything this morning in order to push this over the finish line. But this is something that they had been battling internally. They'd been going back and forth. They like Stuart Skinner. They like him in that room. Unfortunately, this is just how sports works sometimes, and they feel this is the right move in order for them to get an upgrade between the pipes.
I was pretty surprised looking at Jarry's numbers that he's a 9-1 this year with a 909 save or 909 save percentage. Sorry, he last year struggled a bit, but all in all has been a pretty good goaltender in the NHL.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he's fluttered. Excuse me, in the last couple of years, but this is a guy that has a lot of experience with the Pittsburgh Penguins in successful times. And, I think a lot of his performance in the last few years has been more indicative of the overall team performance. And as you know, seeing the Oilers on a regular basis, especially in the first going of the season, goaltending's not doing well. It's also a reflection of how the overall team hasn't been doing. And this is a club that, and Stan Bowman, their GM, has acknowledge that it hasn't strictly been, in the first couple of months of the season anyway, it wasn't strictly the goaltending that was the primary issue. It was other areas of this team. But battling injury, having a lack of depth because of it, affected the rest of the roster. And that's something similar that's happened to Tristan Jarry over the last few years in Pittsburgh, to the point where, especially goaltenders, we know they play head games with one another. It affected his performance. He had to get sent down. He had to kind of reclaim his game a little bit, which we've seen this season. But from Pittsburgh's perspective, with a plethora of good young talent between the pipes that's coming up, they felt that this was something that they could afford to do. Move out Jarry, bring in Skinner, who's on an expiring contract, gain a second-round pick out of this overall, and it frees up money going into next season for the Penguins.
How much information does someone like Skinner know before this happens? Or are these players put on the spot last minute and they're told, like, pack up your family, you're hitting the road, you got a game next week? Like, what's the process there, if you know?
It obviously it varies. It's situational. I mean, typically, around trade deadline, when things have to happen like this, you get, most of these guys find out after it's already reported. In these types of circumstances, when there is a lot of lead time, I think Stuart Skinner was and Tristan Jarry were both aware of the fact that this might be a possibility. The GMs will communicate not necessarily directly with the players, but at least with the agents as well, to let them know, this is what's going on. We don't want you to be blindsided by this if something does happen. We're not there. We're not at the finish line, but just a heads up, a courtesy kind of check-in. And then the agent's job is to relate to the players and keep them informed and just, prepare them for what might happen. Family-wise, how this is going to affect things off the ice. There are a lot of intangibles that come into play here that a lot of, we don't think about necessarily right away because we just see, pro athletes, names on papers, guys on the ice on the jerseys, names on the back of the jerseys, and like, okay, whatever, we'll see you on another team. But there is the personal side of this that comes into play. So I believe there's been lead time for a lot of these types of situations, specifically this one. But, it's up to the GMs to accept this, and there's no guarantee something will happen. In this case, obviously, they were able to make this work because, again, the Oilers pivoted in their mind, in their thought process, in trying to make this one work in order to, again, how they feel, upgrades their goaltending.
Do you think the Oilers will make another goalie move this season?
I'd be pretty shocked. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit surprised that they did pivot, that they were able to make this happen, because the notion that I had been getting in the last, couple of weeks was they wanted to tandem this. They didn't want, and others have reported this too, that they didn't want to part with Stuart Skinner, at least this season. They wanted to, if they were going to make something big and impactful, it was going to be in the off season. Mm-hmm. Obviously, they felt that this was something that they needed to do now, and ultimately decided, okay, look, we just got to make this happen. So we're gonna move Stuart Skinner out. I would imagine that this is going to put them in a proper comfort zone moving forward, where if they do make any other adjustments to the roster or to the team itself, it's going to be in other areas of the roster outside of the crease.
This feels like a big price to pay for Jarry. Am I wrong to say that? Like, when I found out that it involved Kulak, I understand that they had to make the money work, and a second, It just feels like there's a lot going their way, especially, I mean, maybe it's recency bias, but how good Skinner and Kulak have played as of late. It just feels like a lot to me.
I mean, yeah, this is. I mean, Pittsburgh wasn't going to give him away, even though they have a lot of kids in the system and in the pipeline that are going to take over the crease. They weren't just interested in just giving Jarry away, and they didn't want to retain any money on that deal, which was, again, a big reason why the Oilers had to adjust and pivot and say, okay, we're going to add Stuart Skinner into this mix. I think they were going to address the goal. I feel and I felt strongly that there was going to be a new number one goalie in Edmonton next season anyway. And with Skinner's contract expiring, you just kind of get ahead of this right now. Maybe a little bit surprised that they've added a second round pick into this, but it's not till 2029. So there's a lot of lead time there. And if it's an added incentive, because they don't have a deep cupboard by any stretch, prospect wise, or with respect to draft picks. So, for them, you feel that the juice is worth the squeeze. You pull this off now. If it works out and you go far in the postseason again and you hoist the Stanley Cup, then hey, it's all worth it. But that's what they're ultimately trying to do, and they feel that this puts them in a better position to do that this year.
NHL insider David Pagnotta, thank you for taking some time. We know you're going to be pretty busy today with this breaking news. And
man, it's so dramatic. I love hockey, but there's always so much drama. Where can people find you online, David?
You can check us out on Twitter at the Fourth Period, or X, whatever it's called, online as well at the Fourth Period, and then of course all DFO Insider Edition every Wednesday with Irf Gafar and all over the network.
Awesome! Thanks so much for taking
some
time with us.
Thank you so much, David.
You got.
Dang, this is like I feel like I'm grieving a little bit.
No, literally, we had to have a moment of silence earlier on the show. We almost need to do it again now that it's official.
I might have to grow out a mustache.
Me too.
Just to pay tribute. I did blue, what was it called? Blue stew for round 2. Mm-hmm. A couple years ago, and dyed my mustache blue for Stuart Skinner.
It didn't really work, though. It almost kind of turned green.
Yeah.
So that was
it
interesting.
Also kind of looked like I had just been French kissing the Smurf, Kind of a weird... You don't normally see blue on somebody's face. Feel free to get at us in the chat. Posture check.
Yep.
Oh, feels good. Thank you for starting the day with us. We appreciate it. Dry on the chat says the Oilers feel like they aren't done yet. I would probably agree with that. David thought they might be done for the goaltending moves, but I feel like we need a capable backup. Especially, what happens if Jarry comes in and puts up a couple stinkers?
That's my fear. But that's hockey, baby. It keeps us on the edge of our seat at all times. What is going to happen?
He must be excited, Jarry.
I hope so.
For the opportunity to come into this team.
Yeah, play with McDavid. That's fun.
A potential contender again. And over the next, he's got a chance to prove himself. He's got a year left on his contract after this season. So you got, let's say, a year and a half to really show what you got, and maybe you become the goalie of a team that could do very special things. Not that Pittsburgh isn't special, and playing with Sid, it would have been incredible. Mm-hmm. And Malkin, and just the story of that franchise is pretty cool with their Cup championships and the connection to Mario Lemieux. And Pittsburgh would be a cool place to play, but this feels like a special time to be an Edmonton Oiler, maybe. And as the goalie that comes in and potentially could, pardon the pun, but save the day for this team. Nailed it. Clip that, Reese.
Clip it.
Just clip me saying, save the day. Thank you for getting at us in the chat. If you're here and you're just joining the show, big trade this morning. Oilers changing up things with their goalie. And also adding another player from Nashville to fill Kulak's spot. We'll get some more information on him with some of the peeps that are in and around here that know better than we do on things like that.
Yep. And we also have Lena, who will be joining us shortly on the show in the 9 o'clock hour to talk about Cleo Collective and what they do for single moms around the holidays. So very excited to have her. She's such a light. Mm-hmm. You will just love her. She's so sweet.
It would have been a good day today to like come in not prepped. And be a
Literally,
little bit...
someone just asked in the chat. It's Saucerchar32 wrote, Lisa, how much pre-planning do you have written down for today? I actually have a lot.
Yeah, and
but now I don't need it because this is more important than that apparently. So, especially when I have things written down like GT snow racers as some of my prep. Do you think people want to hear about GT snow racers when all of this is happening? I don't think so. They would join this YouTube live and go, not for me.
Yeah.
And move on to somewhere else. So not happening.
Juice of BB says, I'm going to miss Skinner.
Yeah.
Wishing him the best, but welcome to oil country, Jarry.
That's twice this year now. The Oilers have outdone the sauce. Laugh out loud. First, the McDavid news. Now the Stu trade. True. The first day on our brand new channel. This is what happens?
Yeah.
Too funny. And then the day that it was announced that Ryder and I were joining Oilers Nation was the same day that McDavid signed his contract. Too funny.
Man, feels weird. You really hoped for Skinner. Seems like such a gem of a dude. And maybe he goes and has a great career. That seems to happen to Edmonton Oilers goaltenders that we trade away just as they're potentially coming up on their prime.
I mean, last night.
And then they go do special things. They go do special things elsewhere. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if we see Stuart Skinner do something special in Pittsburgh and become a top 10 goalie in this league.
We're going to have Tyler Yaremchuk in at 9 o'clock to kind of break down more of what he's learned. So that's exciting. And then, of course, Lena will be hopping in after that. So we got more guests coming up. So I think right now what we should do is get our 3 stars of anything done with. Let's take a little break from the sad news today. Let's have some fun because we're taking this very seriously. It's a race to 5. Loser has to sit on Santa's lap backwards. Reese is in the lead. I think he's got 3 wins so far. You and I both have 1. Is that correct, Ryder?
Yeah.
You and I both have 1?
That's right.
It could be an athlete, snacks, or cars. It's time we pick our 3 stars of anything.
What is this segment brought to us by, Ryder?
Of course, it is brought to us by Southview Acura, family owned and operated on Edmonton's south side. Southview Acura offers a premier selection of new and pre-owned Acuras and more, backed by expert service you can trust. Stop by today and discover why. It's Southview Acura. Luxury meets reality.
Today's 3 stars of anything is things you love to see. Things you love to witness.
So we said yesterday that, or we did yesterday for the 3 stars of anything, things you love to see at a hockey game. And I believe was Hat Trick on there? That was somebody's hat? It was an honorable mention, maybe.
I think it was somebody from the chat had mentioned it.
Yeah.
And then Hyman goes and gets one.
It's perfect. But these are more so, today's theme is like things you like to see out in the wild.
Yeah,
you know?
Opening it up.
So, Reese, you get first overall pick. What is something that you love to witness?
Frick.
It's okay.
I love the little frick.
It's just chaos this morning.
No, it is chaos.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's showbiz, baby. We don't care. It's a mess in here, but we love it. What do you got?
I think just seeing a bunch of little puppies. I think that is like the best possible thing that you can see. Just a little litter of puppies. There's nothing
better than, and they smell, but like they smell good.
When we were doing the 3 stars of anything the other day, and it was best Christmas gift you get as a kid, Reese went with the puppies too. He understands the assignment here.
Yeah, he's getting those votes.
He knows puppies get votes. I'm going to go with when someone nails a parallel park job, and you see that in the wild. Maybe you're the passenger.
No, it's the best when you're sitting on a patio and it's a busy street and you're like, good luck. And then they absolutely crush it.
It's also fun watching when they fail miserably.
True.
But I wanted to keep it positive today.
Did you see
someone nails a parallel park job?
There's a viral video of Joe Jonas not knowing how to parallel park. And it was someone inside a coffee shop filming him. And he was driving like a huge van for some reason. It was like a big white van.
Mm-hmm.
And he could not figure it out. Can you imagine being a celebrity and a video of you goes viral of you struggling to parallel park? No thanks.
You You lose your cool card entirely.
I can't parallel park for the life of me, so I would rather walk 5 blocks. I will park across the city before I get an entire patio watching me try and do it.
It used to be cooler too when you could, when you knew they didn't have cameras. Now it's kind of cheating, and like some cars have the automatic parallel park. Have
That's
you
right.
seen that?
That's cheating.
It's cheating.
Anyway, that's a really good one. My first pick is a couple fighting in their car at a red light. Something you love to see out in the wild.
Just
it's
a good
entertaining.
old argument, yeah.
You could tell, like, just by their body language. You can't hear anything that's happening, but you can assume that it is getting pretty intense in there.
Reese, your second pick. He's
Okay.
so busy back
I
there
know
right
he
now.
is.
For my second pick, I'm going to go with Tom Hanks. We love to see Tom Hanks.
In a movie.
He's the best in a movie. Even if wherever you see Tom Hanks, you're like, oh, okay, this guy rocks.
That is going to get some votes today.
Puppies and Tom Hanks bringing it. I'm going to go with my second overall pick for things you just love to see is a sweet cannonball. When somebody just rocks it unreal, especially if it's like a bigger middle-aged dude. And like that's
Hell yeah.
That's his Stanley Cup, you know?
My second overall pick is the awkwardness of a first date at another table. When you can tell it's a first date, cinema.
Super fun to watch.
So fun.
Yeah.
So entertaining.
People watching to the max, just staring at them, making it even more uncomfortable for them. Reese, your third choice.
My third choice for things I love to see is going to be my buddy get a girl's number that hasn't gotten one in a long time.
That's so special.
Good answer.
Just
Good
a little
answer.
confidence booster for the kid.
Exactly.
I love that.
With my third pick, I'm going to go with a chubby baby.
Okay.
That's good.
Why are they so much cooler than skinny babies? You know? Like, just a
Yeah.
good chubby baby.
Yeah, like when they're so cute and chunky that you're like, okay, like my girlfriends and I make this joke because majority of my girlfriends who have had babies, they've been really chunky. So we're always like, your breast milk's made out of Alfredo sauce.
That's so good.
That is cream.
All right, we're going to get to Tyler Yaremchuk to break things down for us here in a minute, but
Yep.
let's recap.
Wait, I haven't gotten my third choice yet.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. People embracing at the airport is my third overall pick.
You do good in Winnipeg at the Hug Rug.
Exactly.
They've got a rug. I didn't even know they had an airport. Maybe they don't. It's outside the city by a couple hours or something.
Didn't you literally go there last month?
And there's a Hug Rug, apparently, where you
Okay.
go and hug people. Let's go through our three picks here and then
Yep.
get that poll up, Reese. We know you're busy,
Yep.
but we need to get this done.
We do. We're taking this seriously. Someone has to sit on Santa's lap backwards, okay? So vote with passion today. 3 things that you love to see out in the wild. Reese, what are your 3? You had a group of puppies. You had Tom Hanks. And when your buddy gets a phone number for the first time in a long time. I know you're busy back there, so I just said yours for you. Ryder?
Someone nailing a parallel park job, a sweet cannonball, and a chubby baby.
Mine were a couple fighting in their vehicle at a red light, the awkwardness of a first date at another table, and people embracing at the airport. Take this seriously, because none of us want to be sitting on Santa's lap backwards. So vote. We're going to have that poll up in the chat. Thanks to everyone who has joined us here in the Sports Interaction studio. We're going to have Tyler Yaremchuk joining us to break down what the heck is happening with the Oilers. Breaking news this morning. And it's kind of thrown us off because we were not prepared for this.
We've got Tyler on with us right now from Oilers Nation.
Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in. Bring him in.
Face off. Hello.
Hello. What a morning.
Hello.
How surprised were you?
Stunned. I mean, I rolled out of bed and it was like, oh shit, this stuff is going down. It's a really, really stunning deal. Like, it felt like the Oilers duo playing the way they had, and Skinner mainly playing the way that he had afforded the Oilers some time. So to see them make a trade like this is just like, I don't know. It's really puzzling on the surface why they'd pull the trigger on this now.
It does feel like we gave up a lot for a goalie that's pretty comparable in a lot of ways to Skinner.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, point blank, is he an upgrade? Yes. His highs are higher, his lows are higher. Like, Tristan Jarry is a better, more complete goaltender than Stuart Skinner. I really don't think there's an argument around that. But to your point, like, how much of an upgrade? Because this is now a guy who's $5.3 million on the books for the next 2 seasons. This is a guy who cleared waivers 10 months ago for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Like, I don't know, man. It feels like they gave Kyle Dubas not only like a get out of jail free card, but they let him walk out of jail, gave him the keys to a new car, and said, here's an apartment as well. Like, they needed to get out of the Tristan Jarry contract. Pittsburgh has Blomqvist. Pittsburgh has Miroshov. They have 2 goalies under 25 years old in their system that they want paired with Arthur Silovs going forward. Like, that is not a secret that anyone in Pittsburgh is trying to keep. They wanted out of the Jarry deal. And what Edmonton did is they helped them out and paid to help them out. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't make a ton of sense for me to not have retention in this deal and to also give up the assets that you gave up. Like, Pittsburgh's now getting a 2nd-round pick for a contract that most people considered one of the worst deals in the league a year ago. Again, cleared waivers. Anybody 10 months ago could have had Tristan Jarry for free, and 31 teams in the NHL said, I'm good. Pittsburgh was debating buying him out in July. So Edmonton got Pittsburgh out of this contract, gave them Brett Kulak, who they're going to turn around in 2 months and probably flip for another 2nd-round pick when they keep half of his money. They gave him Stuart Skinner, who they're probably going to turn around and flip in 2 months as well, and they gave him a 2nd-round pick, and Edmonton's sitting here with Jarry's full deal. So again, like, did the Oilers get a better goalie today than they had yesterday? Yes. Point blank, 100%, yes. Did they pay a lot to do it? Yes. Here's this is the comparable I made in the emergency stream. You're starving. There's a Domino's pizza right there. Is it good pizza? Debatable, but it's pizza. And you go, damn it, I'm so hungry. So you walk in and you pay $100 for one slice of Domino's pizza. Are you less hungry than you were 5 minutes ago? Yes. Did you overpay for your slice of pizza? Yes. Both are true.
How much of this do you think? I mean, there was so much noise in the market, especially from a disgruntled fan base who feels like we gave Stu Skinner plenty of space to show us what he's got, and we're ready for a change. Like, how much of that noise of the fan base being super upset with our goalie situation pushed the GM Bowman to make a move that maybe wasn't great? I mean, it doesn't look great on paper for sure.
Yeah, I guess it'd be like how much of that noise had leaked into the room. And I think that's a very, very fair question to ask. We have heard plenty of reports over the last few months of the Oilers core, the Oilers stars, that locker room, like going to bat for Calvin Pickard. They go and they say, like, it's not on Cal. We love him. We want him in the room. Over the summer, the Oilers didn't push to upgrade their goaltending because the guys in the room, Connor McDavid, pushed for Calvin Pickard to stay. I do not think it's a coincidence that you never heard that about Stuart Skinner, right? You never heard that they love Stu. They pushed for Stu to stay. Like, I think and I've heard that there's like merit to that. And listen, Stuart Skinner is not a bad guy, but to put this in another analogy, like, Calvin Pickard is afforded the luxury of bringing fun uncle vibes, right? While Stuart Skinner is stressing about the fact that he's not playing well, he's supposed to be the number one. Every game day, Stu's got to be locked in, dialed in, all of this stuff. He's dealing with all this pressure. In comes the fun uncle, Calvin Pickard, kicking his feet up and tickling you and whatever and making sure everyone's having a good time. And everybody loves their fun uncle, and they think their dad's too mean to them. Or maybe that's me projecting. I don't know. But, like, you know what I mean, right? They love Calvin Pickard because he isn't saddled with all the responsibility that Stuart Skinner is.
Well, and it's interesting that as of late, Stu has maybe looked his best that we've seen in a long time. I mean, he had a few stretches during the playoffs that were incredible. Won us a couple series over the last few years. But, like, as far as regular season goes, his last 5 or 6 games, he had over a .950 save percentage. And Kulak actually started to look like Kulak again recently. This timing feels shitty.
Yeah, it's a weird vibe today, especially with 2 local guys that we were, like, proud to say are on the team from here, and then they're just gone, getting shipped out.
What do we know about what's coming back to us from Nashville?
Spencer Stasny, 25-year-old left shot D-man. He's got 1 more year of RFA eligibility. He's making $885K this year. So super easy for the Oilers to fit in. This is a guy who, like, listen, this was Brett Kulak's last year in Edmonton. There was no path to him coming back and being an Oiler. they view Spencer Stastny as the heir to that Brett Kulak spot, a guy who has maybe second pair upside, but is going to be a good third pairing defenseman for you for a really long time. And with that 1 year of RFA eligibility, you're at a spot where you can probably get him signed to a pretty affordable contract. So I like the Spencer Stastny deal. Again, this team has to try get younger in certain spots, and that's fine. Again, similar to the Jarry deal, like if this trade happened in July, I'd be like, hell yeah, they got a little bit younger. Like that's when you do stuff like this. I'm a little bit nervous about not having Brett Kulak here for a playoff run. And like, tomorrow night against Toronto, they're running a blue line with Regula, Emberson, and Spencer Stastny, 3 guys under the age of 26, 27 years old. So they got younger on the blue line. You can view that as a good thing. You can view that as a bad thing. I like the player. I've heard good things about him, cheap contract, all that stuff. But again, in the vacuum of like, are you more of a cup contender with Stastny than Kulak?
When do we play Pittsburgh?
Tuesday.
Whew.
Do you think it'll be Jarry versus Skinner?
Yeah, it absolutely will be. Like, I don't. If you think Stuart Skinner is walking out of that locker room like handshaking and head held high, being like, "Hey, had a great run. Like, thanks, boys." Stuart Skinner's leaving this organization fucking pissed that they're bailing on him, man. And I'm sorry, I know you guys don't swear a lot, but like, I don't think he's taking this. I don't think he's going to take this all that well if what I know about Stuart Skinner is true. Like, I don't think he's happy about this. So, yeah, I bet you he walks into that Pittsburgh organization and says, I'm starting Tuesday. Like, give me that game. And, yeah, I think it could be a really interesting one. I'm curious, too. Like, Jarry played last night. So we'll see if he starts tomorrow or if they give him Sunday against Montreal.
I kind of love this drama, though. Like, let's have a goalie fight. Let's meet in the middle.
Hash it out.
Cinema.
How many times have we seen the Oilers trade away a goalie that the fan base was disgruntled with?
But after a good game that they had.
Well, and like with the potential that they could be an elite goaltender. I mean, what age do goalies normally show us really what they got? I know we gave Skinner a lot of rope, but does this look like it's going to be another Dubnyk situation potentially too?
Yeah, it does. He's 26 years old. Goalies are traditionally late bloomers. This reeks of a guy who's going to go get a fresh start, get a reset mentally, and become exactly what the Oilers thought he'd be when they drafted him. And that is a legit 1A quality NHL starter. So again, there will always be the crowd, if that does happen versus Stu, that'll say like, hey, it was never going to happen here. Like he wasn't going to be the guy in Edmonton. There was too much noise. There was too much history. There's too much baggage. And like, I get that, but the point is, like, let's flash ourselves back, as miserable as this is to think about. When they signed Jack Campbell, for it to be a 5-year plan. Year 1, Stuart Skinner probably isn't even really in the NHL, or he's backing up Jack Campbell. Year 2, he's maybe playing 20, 25 games. Campbell's your workhorse starter. Year 3, you work towards a split. Year 4, it's probably 50-50. Year 5, Skinner takes the reins, legit starter at age 27, 28 years old, and Jack Campbell's your expensive backup for a year. Well, this was year 4 of that plan. Like, based on the Oilers' plan, this was supposed to be Stuart Skinner's first year as your starting goalie. Well, Jack Campbell turns out was terrible and just a head case in general. So you had to buy him out, and now we're year 3 of Stuart Skinner being a legit starter, year 4. And it's like, yeah, like the plan in Stuart Skinner's development got totally thrown out of whack because Jack Campbell sucked. So again, shout out Ken Holland, I guess. But like, Stuart Skinner was supposed to be developed properly. He wasn't. I think, like, I give him 2 big old thumbs up for the way he played, for the spot he was put in at the age he was to give the Oilers what he did. Like, people say, like, oh, he cost them a Stanley Cup. If someone would have walked up to you, Ryder, the morning of Game 7 in 2024, and they said, I'm a time traveler, and they prove it to you so you believe them, and they go, tonight, Game 7, Stuart Skinner only gives up 2 goals. You would have taken every cent out of your bank account, put it in a Sports Interaction account, and bet Oilers money line that night. Right?
I did do that.
People put a lot of stuff on Stuart Skinner, and it's like Game 7, 2024. He gave up 2 goals. The Oilers couldn't fucking score. Like, that wasn't on Stu, man. Like, I think a lot of people just, it's easy for them to point to a goalie as the issue. So, yeah.
Now, do you think that loud, angry side of the fan base is now just going to switch what they're mad at?
Oh my
and
gosh.
be mad about this trade?
Let's ask them. They're in the chat right now.
Do you think
I
people
was
are going to be
gonna say-
pissed about this trade and how much we had to send
Can't
to
be
get
happy.
a guy like you said we could have got for free last year?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people who are upset about it, and like understandably so. It's like when the Oilers acquired Duncan Keith and Ken Holland sat there and was like, "What'd you want me to do? Get him for free?" And it's like, yes, that's what you do with bad contracts. You get them for free, or you get paid to take them, actually. And like this just feels like another misstep in that direction. So again, the anger's justified, but in every time that I complain about the value in this trade, I will also say, put it on the quote card. The Edmonton Oilers got a better goalie. Like that is, if you view that as the most important thing here, and it's Stanley Cup above all else, the Edmonton Oilers got the better goalie. All right. They got worse on the blue line. They gave up draft picks. Their cap picture is worse. This is the one shot now that you could take to save the Connor McDavid era. It's Jarry. Like you can't go get another goalie now.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. They got to be right. And that's just why I'm nervous about it, is you have to be right.
I was looking at his stats this year. He's 9-1 this season, and that's playing behind a Pittsburgh Penguins team that not a lot of people thought would win 9 games this early in the season in general. Like 9-1, 909 save percentage this year and his career. We may have gotten ourselves a quality goaltender, which we've been screaming about for a long time.
Yeah, we were so sad when we started the show because it was breaking news right as the sauce kicked off, and then all of a sudden, Ryder's like, "Let's just look at the stats," and then we both went, "Stu who? What?"
And listen, like again, read his last 5 seasons here: 909, 893. And then before that, 903, 909, 919, 909, 921. Like it's pretty easy to point to that season last year and be like, okay, like that is the statistical outlier in all this. And the other part of it, it's an easy connection to make. This is something Liam and I had reported on our show last week. His relationship with Mike Sullivan really soured last year, the former Pittsburgh head coach. And like, it wasn't maybe as simple as this, but I had heard there were games where like Mike Sullivan would walk into the room and be like, "We just lost." And he would point at Tristan Jarry and kind of give him like the "on you." And that's kind of why Jarry fell off the rails and deteriorated. And it's very easy to look now. What did Pittsburgh do over the summer? They fired Mike Sullivan. They bring in a new coach. And now all of a sudden, Tristan Jarry's back to being the goalie he always was in his NHL career. That part of it gives me optimism. The other thing I love about Jarry, not sure if you guys talked about this. So he's not from Edmonton, obviously. He's from Surrey, British Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
He played his junior hockey in Edmonton with the Oil Kings. Even though he's been in the NHL for 7, 8, 9 years and made millions and millions of dollars, he still lives in Edmonton. He came to Edmonton to play his junior hockey, loved it so much here, married a girl from here, I believe, and never left. So as much as we can be sad that we lost a local guy in Stuart Skinner, if you were to ask Tristan Jarry, he moved to Edmonton when he was 16 to play his junior hockey, loved it so much that he basically never left, which is heartwarming.
That's cool. I love that.
Was he the goalie when we won the Memorial Cup?
He was.
Yeah. Awesome.
Well, thank you for your positive perspective, because we were a little bit grim this morning until we had you on. So thank you, Tyler.
I do have one more question for you.
Yeah.
With the salary where it's at the cap space, does this now make it even trickier to get Ingram into the lineup potentially to back him up?
No, Ingram and Pickard make the same salary, and you can fully bury Pickard's $1 million. The most you can bury in the minors is 1.1, so they can swap Pickard for Ingram whenever they want. It does, again, muddy things a little bit cap-wise heading into the deadline, but they still have their first-round pick. So this move to me signals the Edmonton Oilers are all in. So this year, deadline, you're trading a first-round pick, burn the boats. If you're doing this, you got to go all in. You can't be half pregnant, as they say.
I don't know who says that, but I like it. Thanks so much for taking some time to chat with us. Appreciate it, Tyler.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, have a good rest of your show. See ya at 12:20, Ryder.
Ryder, you're going to be on with Tyler and Liam today.
Every day. Yeah, Fridays I get to jump in with those fellas.
It's the best.
It'll be a heated one today.
It's going to be a big show.
Their chat already gets heated. I can't imagine. People are going to be swearing at each other.
Can I give you advice?
Yeah.
Last time you were on with Tyler, because Liam was on vacation, people were in the chat and you were not responding. You got to be reading the chat. Speaking of,
it's too busy.
Let's give some shout outs to people who have been checking in the chat. We got Kel Saucy Mo2. We got Charles in the chat. Shoota McGavin, Gene Principe, Aiden, Mikey, Sean, Sasky Girl, Who is Tendo, QF Pro, Mikey. Thank you so much to everyone that has checked in. Means a lot that you're here today. Big news, big show today.
Mm-hmm.
Feisty Friday has commenced. Welcome to The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa. We're here in the Sports Interaction studio. We have our next guest who is here and ready to make her way into the studio and hang out with us. We have a pretty cool event happening this Sunday here at the Dog Patch underneath us between 2 and 5 p.m. We're raising money for Cleo Collective, and we're going to get Lena on to break down what that money goes towards and how special it is, especially around this time of year for single moms. Yeah. Pretty cool. So
we're going to go and just say hi to her real quick.
Let's go grab her.
And get her on.
We'll be right back.
You want to throw up the "we'll be right back"?
Don't go anywhere.
And we're back.
And action. We are so excited. It's been a busy day. Of course, we're going to get back to talking about what is happening with the Oilers. What a hectic, dramatic morning. Mm-hmm. And like Ryder said, you're going to be hanging out with Tyler and Liam a little bit later over on Oilers Nation. But thanks to everyone that has subscribed to The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa. This is where we live now, every weekday morning between 8 and 10 a.m. Mountain. And we have a very special guest here in studio to break down what we're raising money for this Sunday. It's my first time hosting an event here through Oilers Nation. So the Tis the Sizz market is shaken down on Sunday between 2 and 5 p.m. at the Dog Patch. You do not have to pay to get in, but we are collecting donations, and all of those proceeds are going to Cleo Collective. We have Lena here in studio. Welcome.
To be here. I love your new little setup.
Thank you so much. Now, we have met you several times. We've had you in on our morning show when we used to be at the radio station, and we just love your energy and we love what you do. So can you break down what you do and where you do it?
Yes. Okay. So Cleo Collective is a charity that I founded. I'm deeply passionate about single moms and their children because I was a single mom for 8 years. I was a very young mom, and I just know how challenging it can be to do everything by yourself all the time. Mm-hmm. So I started Cleo Collective as a way to help single moms and their kids, a group that I'm so passionate about. So we help by providing programs for women that are no longer in crisis. So if they're in a crisis, there's tons of beautiful wraparound support. And as soon as that's over, then those supports fall away. And that's where Cleo steps in. Mm-hmm. So we help women as they're busy rebuilding their lives. And we help their whole family to create really strong families that break cycles of abuse and poverty. So that's what we do.
And this started, if I'm not mistaken, with your Christmas event. That was the big one in the calendar.
Was that the first one, or was it the Valentine's Day?
It was Mother's
Day. That's what I meant.
Was the first event.
Okay,
yeah, you got a good memory. Love You Mama was our very first event that we did, and then at Christmas time we just saw that there was a need for gifts for single moms at Christmas time because there's nothing under the tree for them.
That's right. So break down what this specific time of year, what your event is and how people can get involved and what it actually is.
So Little Santas is the name of the event. And basically this year, nearly 1,000 single moms and their kids are going to come and take over Londonderry Mall. Now, it is worth noting that at Christmas time, we also serve single dads. So typically throughout the year, we work with single moms and their kids. At Christmas time, we can't leave out the dads.
No.
So single moms and single dads and their kids will come to Londonderry Mall December 18th and 19th to shop for the kids will get to shop for a gift for their single mom or their single dad.
How special is that for you to witness, knowing that you did this? Like, you get to be there and watch just this beautiful moment where kids get to feel like they're choosing something, right? Like they decide what the gift is. The
they do.
parents do not witness this. It gets wrapped up and it's put under the tree for Christmas morning.
Yeah, it is. I mean, watching the children is the greatest joy. And of course, I mean, I'm just so lucky that I've got an incredible team, right? It's a lot of volunteers. It's a lot of my team working. We all come together to create these magical moments with these kids. And it seriously makes our Christmas so special because you know what it's like as an adult to get to pick a gift that you know is going to slap.
Yes.
Right? You know it. And
It's
you're
a good
like, this
feeling.
is going to be so great.
Yep.
Then you give the gift and it's even better, right? And for kids to get to do that when they wouldn't otherwise get to do that. There's not money for these types of things in these households, right? In low income families. So there's literally nothing under the tree for the single mom or the single dad. And when it's the kid who gets to put the thing under the tree, the kids are so excited. In fact, last year we had a little girl, she was about 8 or 9, and she just sobbed the entire time that she was picking out a gift and making a card. And she was like, thank you for letting me do this for my mommy.
Unbelievable.
That makes me emotional.
Yeah, I literally was just as you were saying that, I had a picture in my mind of somebody who's in a tricky economical situation and didn't expect a gift and unwrapping something that meant a lot for their kid to pick out. And I almost started crying right now. Like, it's such a special thing that you're doing. We're very proud that we've been able to let people know. And so how can somebody donate? How can they find out more?
Outside of the Tis This Is market this Sunday, how can people help you?
So if you go to littlesantas.ca, that's probably the easiest. So that's a place where if you want to donate, we still have about 100 kids on our waiting list. We'll have over 600 children participate this year.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Yeah, so it's $50 a child. You can donate littlesantas.ca. There's a donate button there.
Okay.
Get a tax receipt. All happens really seamlessly. And then if you want to sign up, I think we do have a couple of spots. It's pretty much full, but if there were a couple of people that signed up today, I would make sure that they got to participate. So you can register the same place. littlesantas.ca is your magical spot to get everything situated.
What can you just tell us another maybe story that was pretty special to you along this journey? Like a memory that you have from putting this together?
Many.
Yeah. What are ones that you love to highlight because it was just such a cool moment for you?
So I can think of two. So one of them is there's a little boy named Jonah, and Jonah's been participating in this since we began. And we began in the pandemic, like hard pandemic time, Christmas 2020, and we had to do it as a drive-through. I'm talking kids in masks, unrolling a window, looking in a box, and driving away, right?
Yeah.
So Jonah has been participating since we began, and he's got pictures from every year. We didn't have Santa the first year because we couldn't, but he's got pictures in his house of it every year, him and his mom.
Cute.
This is like a really special tradition for them. So I love that. And then another story that I can think of that was so touching for me was there was a mom who had a daughter with special needs, and she was 17 years old, but developmentally quite a bit younger. And the daughter went in like skipping and like squealing into the workshop, and the mom sat outside and cried, and she said, nobody's ever acknowledged me at Christmas for 17 years. I'm here without family. I'm here without friends. It's just her and I. And that daughter actually wouldn't have even been able to go into a store probably.
Right.
You know, sometimes moms could give their kids a little bit of money if they have that. And they could like go into the store and buy something. But for this mom, that wasn't an option.
Right.
So I just held her while she sobbed, and it was like a beautiful moment of, it's that being seen, right?
Yep.
It's being recognized, and kids know that, and they want to love and acknowledge their parent in the same way that they know that their parents have made those sacrifices for them all year. So,
Well, and you've been doing this long enough now that there's something that's going to start happening here, which I'm excited for you for. And it's those kids that have had that moment and know how much it meant to their single parent. When those kids get to be adults, I think you're going to have a lot of donators,
volunteers, people
Honestly,
wanting to
right?
do the same thing that you're doing, maybe creating their own way to make it special for young ones, because they'll always remember this thanks to you and your team. So Cleo Collective, make sure you are supporting them. littlesantas.ca, is that what it is?
yeah, that's just the easiest.
Okay, perfect. And then this Sunday, we are raising money as well at the Tis This Is market. It's free to come, but you can make a donation when you walk through the door. We have some merch that we're going to be selling, the Tis This Is merch. Proceeds are going to be helping Cleo Collective. We would love to see all of you there.
We were watching a video on the show here the other day, and it was a game show from the UK, and the kid was offered like a trip for the entire family to go to Dubai, or a stuffed giraffe.
That was like 7 feet tall.
And the kid took the giraffe.
Of course.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. That's
So,
exactly what a kid is doing.
Is there any times where you're like, you have to tell the kids, like, I don't know if your mom would like this cologne or like.
So ultimately, the elves in our shop do a really, really great job of trying to
helping
steer the kids towards some
Perfect
items that are more ideal.
Yeah.
But ultimately, if a child really wants the glass cat, mom is getting the glass cat. I mean, we are
Away she
not
goes.
telling that kid no.
Yeah.
But we do try and like circumvent that a little bit by like
Sure.
building a bigger gift that has some stuff like, you know, like beautiful face products and stuff. Kids are like, no thanks. And I'm like, no, really,
trust me.
Mommy would really, really love that.
That's great.
So
that's
sometimes
good to
we'll
know.
like build it and then we let them pick like a little thing that they really are passionate
giraffe,
about.
maybe, yeah.
Like a
Sounds right.
giraffe.
Yep.
Exactly. And then there's still something that we're like, yeah, you know what? Mom's probably going to really enjoy that.
Now, I know that it's the holiday season, but tell us a little bit more about the Mother's Day thing so people can be prepared to either get involved, maybe get on the list for it if they want to be a part of this, or they can donate. What happens around Mother's Day?
So around Mother's Day, this year we're actually doing something a teensy bit different. So you guys are going to be the first to know about it. We're actually sending gifts. It's going to be delivered to mom this year.
Okay.
So that mom doesn't actually have to like pack up on Mother's Day and come and wait in a line at a mall.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we're flipping the script a little bit.
That's
we're excited
brilliant.
about it. So for any mom who's gone through our programming, she's going to get something really special. And we're working on a couple of like little like secret things right now that I can't talk about, but we're working on them right now. And I think it's going to be epic.
Awesome.
That's so special.
Get us with the website one more time.
Yeah, littlesantas.ca.
Okay.
And hope to see you on Sunday at the Tis This Is Market.
Yes.
For a good cause. We're going to have girl dinner menu. There's going to be an Oilers game that night that the watch party is going to be shaken down. And of course, pre-gaming with Boardsy. It's just going to be a really good Sunday fun day, okay? So
and supporting a tremendous cause. Keep up the great work, and we're happy to throw our support behind you anytime.
Yep.
Thank you so much. We love you guys.
Thank you. And we will be right back one more time. Don't go anywhere, saucers.
Yeah, we're going to get into the trade, dissect this sucker a little bit more.
We're going to talk a little bit more about it. We'll be right back.
We are back.
Hey, what a day.
Reese, do you want to get a poll up and ask if people think that the trade overall was a win
or a loss?
Simple as that. I'm interested to see what people have to say. I did like what Tyler Yaremchuk had to say about that we upgraded our goalie. And like, damn, that's been a long time coming. To be perfectly honest, that like we needed to upgrade our goalie in some situation. I thought it was going to be, when I first heard the Jarry was coming, a Jarry Skinner duo, and I liked that.
I also really liked that when we had David on a little earlier on the show. If you're just tuning in, make sure you're going back and rewatching because we had some insiders. Boots to the ground journalism. I like that he did let us know that Skinner was most likely very aware of what was about to happen, because that's what scares me is the like, hey, thanks for a great game last night. Get out of here. Those vibes to me make me really sad.
Well, it was interesting to hear Tyler break down, too. It didn't sound like Skinner had the room, if that makes sense. I was surprised to hear that like maybe people in the dressing room had kind of given up on him as well. I mean, there were so many moments, let's be honest. I love Stuart Skinner. I really wanted the best for him.
We don't really know the guy, though. You know what I mean? So,
Sure, but I just, I don't want to talk ill of the dead, talk ill of the traded. But how many damn times did we have momentum on our side, putting up 5-10 shots against the opposing team, getting goal lead, and then one chance goes the other way, and on a bad shot, Stuart Skinner slides too far to the left or too far to the right and gives them an absolute gold mine, like an empty netter. We saw it so many times that he'd give up bad goals at bad times. I think it's the bad times that was more frustrating to a lot of the fan base than the bad goals, because it was just momentum killing goals that he'd give up. So we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, I like that there's some positivity now, because earlier in the show it was all really sad, and then Tyler came through and he's like, this is a good thing. Let's mourn for a minute and then let's go. Let's get excited about the game that he starts.
Yeah.
And let's throw our support behind it.
Well, and it's cool for how many people have a fan-player relationship already with Jarry because he was our goalie for that Memorial Cup and for the Oil Kings.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty special time in the city.
Well, and I loved Tyler's story about how what did he say?
Here.
He moved here when he was 16 and then never left?
Yeah,
Is that what he said?
In the summer he comes back. Wonder what golf course he plays at.
Well, let's find out.
I want to golf with him.
That's never going to happen. Unless you're maybe at a charity golf tournament and you're spending a lot of money to hopefully be in a foursome with him.
I did have hopes that Stu and I would be buddies. You know when you see these players get interviewed and stuff and you're like, oh, I could probably mesh with that guy. I just felt like he was a vibe. You know what I mean? So that won't be happening either.
We got Dre in the chat asking if we ended up doing the most hated fan base yet. We got sidetracked aggressively this morning, but we can get into that if you want.
I wasn't paying attention. What? I'm still thinking about this trade.
Our whole show is literally titled Worst NHL Fan Base.
Oh, yes.
So people are asking us if we're still going to talk about that on the show. What do you think?
To be fair, the title now is Skinner traded for Jarry plus.
Reece putting in the work today, so really, who cares?
Yeah. Well,
also,
the reason we were going to talk about this is because we're going into Toronto and Montreal
on
back-to-back nights, and those are the one and
those
two.
Are the answers. All right, moving on. Reece, what were you going to say?
I haven't tossed up that poll yet.
Sure.
Because you can only have one poll up at a time.
What's the poll that's up now?
3 stars of anything.
Who's winning?
Reece again.
Reece! I don't want to sit on Santa's lap backwards. Am I in second place at least?
No,
Yes.
we're tied. You have
Are we
one.
going to both? We're going to have to tag team?
I don't think we should call it that. But yeah, we're going to have to do that. Tag team Santa.
All right, shut down that poll. You win again, of course. What else is new? And let's start a new one. What's the vibe today? Positive or negative? That can be what you click on.
I just feel like a second-round pick is a lot to add in there. Like, Kulak is a quality defenseman. I know he didn't look it at the start of the year, but, even his streaks of how many games in a season he plays, he just doesn't get injured. He's quality. He's consistent. He moves the puck pretty well for, a 5'6" defenseman. That's not nothing to have to give him up. But I knew we had to do it to make the money work, but him and Skinner and a second just feels like a lot. Jarry was on waivers last year. You know?
Well, you never know. We'll be surprised. This is the thing, is it's making me interested. Not that I wasn't, but I'm more interested in watching the next couple games. I'm so intrigued to find out what these games are going to look like. That Pittsburgh game on Tuesday is going to be a vibe. Like, I'm ordering a pizza.
It's an early start club game,
Shut
too.
up. What time is it?
5:30, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's go. Let's go. A pre-gaming with Boardsy is going to be so lit at the dog patch.
And it's true. Like, in the dog days of December of the NHL season, sometimes it's hard to get really excited for a game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, we play again tonight.
Hopefully we win. Hopefully we get a point at least.
Yeah. Whereas this is now, like you said, going to add some excitement. I wonder if we can have the turnaround. Why wouldn't we have Jarry in? He's going to play 1 or 2 games this weekend. You got to think maybe both.
Okay,
Probably
so
not both.
here's the poll that's up. Nice work, Reese. Are you happy with the Skinner for Jarry trade? Yes, no, or not sure yet, which is a great choice to have because, yeah, some of us are going to be surprised. Other people are not going to be surprised with the opinion that they've maybe always had. I don't know.
After 40 votes, it looks like yes is roughly... Well, it just disappeared on me.
I like Liz's comment in the chat.
44% of people are happy with the trade. 35% are not. 20 not sure yet.
So we're going to find out pretty quick here. Oilers want a good goalie. They get a good goalie. Then what will the issue be?
Legit.
Legit, though.
A nurse. Everybody's just going to start complaining about a nurse again.
But I feel like he's playing pretty good right now.
Better, yeah.
Do you think Nurse is going to be the target for like the fan base now?
Yes.
There's always someone.
For sure.
Or Jarry if he has a terrible first couple games.
Also, Frederick. People are going to start getting pissy with Mangiapane's having a pretty rough season.
That's the issue. Like, people, it's easy to get frustrated with Skinner because every team pretty much has that one guy on it that you're like, okay, this guy stinks. Like, I'm not a big fan of this guy, but it's just going to transition to somebody else, like, immediately.
Yeah.
And so Frederick's a good choice because he's not a good choice, obviously.
No, none of them are a good choice, but yeah, there's got to be blame placed somewhere. Either that or it's going to be Knobloch.
And there's some fans who make it their entire personality,
which is fine,
for a team.
Which is fine.
Sure, but then you get so twisted up when things don't go right. Like, I think there is a good portion of the fan base that needs to chill out a little bit. Just a little bit. Like, let's not, if Jarry has a couple bad starts, let's hope the energy doesn't turn to us hating him next.
This is why when you tune into The Sauce, you're going to get your hockey talk. But we're also going to talk about other things that are trending outside of sports. Maybe educate some people about things that are going on outside of the NHL, just so you can have a couple other things that are like, other things are happening in the world that I can care about.
Right.
Like supporting single moms. Thanks again to Lena who came in. Like all of us, all we were thinking about was the goalie trade. Kulak. Like that's what people are talking about. And then you go, oh yeah, reality hits. There 100%. Are people in need. We got to be thinking about other things. So I understand where you're coming from with like, it's okay to be passionate, but don't make it your whole personality. There's other things that you can like focus on to maybe level out if you're feeling really stressed or anxious or angry or really excited. That's fine too.
How pissed do you think California Closets are?
I literally was thinking that. I'm like, he looks so good in those commercials.
Jarry's a good-looking man, though. Like,
but maybe they have California Closets in Pittsburgh. It is called California Closets, and it's here in Edmonton.
But, like, I think the majority of Pittsburgh peeps not quite as in the know with their hockey team as we are here. Like, if Stuart Skinner was on commercials in Pittsburgh, most people would be like, who's that handsome man with the great mustache? You know? Mm-hmm. Whereas here, it's like, oh, well, I could read you Stuart Skinner's stat line from the last 5 games,
right.
The average fan, you know?
Yeah.
But it looks like it's a real split. 35% now happy with the trade, Skinner and Kulak, and a second for Jarry. 34% not, and 31% not sure yet.
Doug Murray in the chat said that we hit 600 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh, it's going bananas.
That's
it's going
fun.
banana lands.
Thank you for that update, Doug.
Appreciate that. 607.
607.
No, we don't do that.
The thing about it is, when I see other people do it, I hate it. But when I do it, it's so fun.
Stop. Because I know what you're actually visualizing.
No, now I am.
You're thinking about burger flipping.
I was not thinking about burger flipping.
Sure.
Now I am.
Okay, now I'm like not sure what else to talk about. I love that I was the one that's like, there's other things to focus on. And I'm like, even I keep thinking about the goalies.
What number does Jarry wear? 1?
35, I think.
35.
Okay.
That's a solid goalie number.
Yeah, respectable.
Anything above it, not for me. That's the 74 thing.
Yeah. It's different. At least it's not. Remember when Koskinen was wearing 19?
Yeah, that was a
really
weird goalie number too. Like, it's got to be 1 or 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
And you know when a goalie's wearing number 1, he's like the big dog.
Yeah.
Because if you're number 1, then you know you're the guy.
Absolutely. 35 is a strong number.
Yeah, 35, 33.
Was Dwayne Rolison 35 back in the day?
I think so.
We've had a lot of 35s now that I think about it.
Yeah.
What number did Sammy Sallow rock? Tommy Sallow?
Maybe 35.
Tommy Sallow. Thank you, Reese. Goalie numbers. That's
He's
what we're
doing
talking
his
about now.
Reese search.
He is doing his Reese search. I love that.
Saucy Char just wrote in the chat, did I misrecommend something? We have derailed this show like crazy. I'm not used to doing a 2-hour live broadcast when there's breaking news.
Yeah, shout out to Ryder and Lisa. They totally not you guys derailed this show, but there was a lot of things that were prepped going into the show that were totally thrown to the side once the Skinner deal went down, and it literally happened 3 minutes before the show happened. So shout out to Ryder and Lisa.
Ryder was on the shitter when the news broke.
No, I was at the urinal.
Oh. Well, shout out to Reese.
There was just a long lineup. That's what took so long.
There's literally no one else in the building at that time except for the bakers downstairs.
Did we figure out what number Sallow wore?
35.
Yeah.
What?
It's a storied number around here. Who would have thought?
Bowman derailed the show.
Should we get in to recommend something?
I don't even remember what mine is. It's probably something boring compared to this news.
I've got some good ones.
Mine is so boring. Are you? I'm not telling mine today.
This is recommend something.
No.
Where we
recommend something. We're gonna lose subscribers if I say anything. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
You're not gonna tell yours.
No, it's boring.
It's good.
It's not. It's stupid.
You've had it written in here for a couple days.
Oh, it's because I've been indulging in it for a couple of days.
Tell the people.
I really like granola bars with my coffee.
That's a good recommend something.
Stupid.
It's not.
It is.
Because some people have a granola bar without a coffee, and you're just here to tell
It's just really good to take a bite and then a sip, okay?
What a combo.
I've actually heard that old-fashioned donuts rip if you dip it in your coffee or like bite, sip. Like there's a method to the madness.
Sure.
Like you see someone taking the old-fashioned donut out of the donuts and you're going, that's a serial killer. They're not. They just get it.
Okay, my recommendation today is this one's for the straight fellas out there that are in a relationship. Try just telling your lady to relax if she's getting
This is the
fired
worst.
up.
This is the worst round of recommend something ever.
Why?
You're giving people advice to tell a woman to relax?
Yeah, if she's getting all fired up, maybe she just needs to know that you think that she should chill out a little bit.
Well, maybe I think that the people that are getting a little too fired up about the goalie trade should relax.
Yeah.
In general. It's not just women.
See? No, I know it's not just women, but this is my recommendation as a straight guy in a relationship with a lovely woman, and it works so good to just say,
no, it doesn't. Like, what are you doing?
Honey, why don't you relax?
That's a way to raise someone's cortisol levels.
Reese, what do you think of my advice? You going to take that one home to Jess?
Oh, I tried it before. Doesn't work that good.
Tried it once. Never again.
When I was new to this stuff.
Yeah.
She didn't relax.
How about you just relax?
Yeah, that's good.
I think cool your jets is like my favorite way of telling somebody to calm down.
Do you ever say cool your Jess? Because her name is
that's
Jess.
That's a good idea. I'll whip that out.
She's
this
going to
weekend.
be pissed that you just gave Reese that.
I am coming through with the puns today.
Do you remember when you were really grumpy? The one time?
Yes.
No, this was a while back.
Okay.
And I said, instead of relax, I said, hey, Lisa, let me know if there's anything I can do to help turn your day around. I'll do anything. And
I said, I don't know. Why don't you get me a
cake?
I said, get me a cake.
Out of nowhere. It wasn't her birthday. It wasn't Valentine's Day. It wasn't any other cake.
There was an F-bomb in there too, though.
Yeah. Why don't you just go get me a fucking cake?
Hey, we're not swearing on the sauce yet.
I am.
No.
A little bit. I said it under my breath. I said it cool. Anyway, so I went and got her a cake.
It was like one of those $100 fancy cakes.
And it said, get your shit together.
It did. Or it said, like, get it together. Like,
yeah.
It was a good cake.
Yeah.
It was like a marble cake. It had the vanilla and chocolate.
$120 cake.
Which was stupid. Like, could have got me a deep and delicious and I would have been pumped. What is in that icing?
But that's what made it so funny. It was like a grandma huge cake.
Oh my gosh, we just had someone in the chat say deep and delicious. Kels and I are...
You're vibing?
You and I are vibing, girl.
And Saucy Char says, I'm vibing with
Okay,
Reese.
what is happening? Am I psychic?
I
just guessed the next two things in the chat. I'm a witch. Don't mess with me. I'll put a spell on you.
Can we get a picture, Kel says now. I
Yeah.
think you should come to the Tis the Sizz market this Sunday.
Yep, we're going to be at the Dog Patch, and pre-gaming with Boardsy is going to be shaken down at the Dog Patch too shortly after our market. So it's just going to be a really fun day here. Come to the Dog Patch. We'd love to see you. It's a game day. It's going to be interesting.
I'm going to get a tattoo, I think. I don't know what yet, though. Maybe we should
Yeah,
come
we're
up with
giving
some
away
options.
You can get a tattoo at our market on Sunday.
Which doesn't feel like a real market thing, but that's the joy of Tis the Sizz. You can do whatever the hell you want.
And the best part about it is if you do come to the Tis the Sizz market and you can get like maybe an Oilers Nation tattoo, get anything.
Mm-hmm.
Come on in. You're going to actually get tattooed here at Oilers Nation headquarters. Like
Check
you're
out
going to
our
be able
studio.
to come up because that's where the tattoo artists are going to be set up with their little sanitization station.
Oh, Kel says...
Get a tour of the studio.
Kel says me and Devin are coming, but I meant, we get a picture of that cake?
Oh.
I bet I can get that lined up. Why don't you go deep dive into Jarry's career thus far with the Penguins while I find this?
Okay.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Oh.
I was just putting you on the spot. What should I get for a tattoo? I've got an armful of nonsense.
Some sauce.
Yeah,
a little sauce container.
A little sauce bottle.
Let's give some love to those of you who are checking in on the chat. Thanks to everyone who's subscribed to The Sauce on YouTube. This is our first live show on our own channel. We're growing up.
Mm-hmm.
We're growing up. Liam has been checking in. Thank you so much for supporting us. That means so much. Sean Pangs, who also works here, is in the chat. Snowstorms, Lindsay. We've got Saucy CBB in the chat. Gene Principe. Char, QF Pro, Catherine, Mikey, M Constant 51 is in the chat. Thanks, guys.
Reese, I just texted you a video. I know that we prefer to email, but just scrambling here. But get that video ready to rock. I have the video of me getting Lisa the cake.
Do you guys think we're good at scrambling or terrible?
I think we're pretty decent.
I think this is hard, especially when we had guests. We had to FaceTime someone and tell them that they got booted from our show today because they weren't important enough with what was going on with the Oilers.
Oh, we could have gotten in trouble with that too. He didn't know he was on live with us, and that man has a mouth.
And he's going to be on our show next week. He's so funny.
He says some things sometimes. So that's my recommendation, is telling your woman to relax.
What? That's not funny.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
Worst recommend something segment in the history.
I have another one as well.
Okay.
It's an Instagram account that just goes so hard. It's called Kids Getting...
Things that look like dicks.
No, that's a good one too.
That's a good one too.
It's at Dick a Day.
Oh, Dick a Day.
Yeah.
And it's just people will submit things that are shaped. You had one on your Instagram story the other day. There was a Christmas ornament in the restaurant you were at.
No, that looked like a butt plug.
Oh.
That's why I posted
That's
it.
probably another Instagram account that we haven't discovered yet.
Things that look like
butt
plugs.
plug a day. Okay.
No, it's an Instagram account called Kids Getting Hurt. And I know it sounds awful, right?
Mm-hmm.
But these are parent-submitted videos where the kids are okay. Like, no kids get seriously hurt. But it's just like great wipeouts, kids being dumb, like parents saying, hey, don't jump on that, you're going to hurt yourself. And then immediately the kid hurts themselves.
Mm-hmm.
It just brings me a lot of joy. It has kids going down slides the wrong way, like backwards and wiping out. falling downstairs, running into windows
We get
like
it.
a bird.
We get it. You're a terrible person.
No, I'm not. Because all the kids are actually fine and their parents submitted.
Okay.
It's a great Instagram account. Kids getting hurt.
You know what's not good though? Those videos of people having the Grinch show up at their house to scare their kids. And it's like traumatizing. These kids are never going to be the same. Also,
Yeah.
the Grinch is not the villain. We learned this yesterday on the show. He just wants to stay at home with his dog and be left alone. And then all the little Whoville residents are singing about him. And the sound carries up a big mountain like
Yeah.
that. And he's just like, screw off. Leave me alone.
But actually, don't do those Grinch videos with your kid. I mean, if you do it lightly, that's fine. But why would you want to traumatize such an innocent little being at such a vulnerable age for a few clicks?
You know what videos absolutely rip, and it was just mentioned in the chat, are ones where you let your kid be alone with the camera, you leave for a minute, and you say, you can swear. You could say whatever you want.
Oh, some of them are so good.
They just go frig off. There's that one little British girl, she's like, F off. What does she say? She's like,
fat.
F you fat pig. She's fat effing pig. Oh, that's my favorite video on the internet. Whenever I'm feeling sad, like if you're sad about the trade details this morning, go watch that video. It will turn your day around. Welcome to The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa. Breaking news this morning. Lots of moving parts happening with the Oilers and Pittsburgh.
We got a new goalie, Tristan Jarry, who comes to us from Pittsburgh, was an Edmonton Oil King back in the day, if you recognize the name. A career .909 save percentage. That's his exact save percentage this year as well. And he's 9-1 on the season.
We have a poll up in the chat right now. Are you happy with the Skinner for Jarry trade? So far, it's pretty divided. Yes has 32%. No has 36%. And not sure yet is at 32%.
Here's what I would have liked to see happen. The exact same trade that happened, but make it like a third or fourth or fifth round pick. I would have probably been okay with that. Or even better, if Pittsburgh has come to terms with the fact that, maybe they should rebuild eventually, and they would have done that trade, but they would have retained some money and we wouldn't have had to include Kulak. That would have been a better trade. Like Skinner in a second for Jarry, half retained, so we could have made it work financially. I would have liked to see that. That felt possible.
Okay, I have a question about our new goalie.
Also, why does Pittsburgh need Skinner? I guess for this year, they kind of do now. They've got some really good young goalies coming up, though.
What kind of helmet game does Jarry rock? Because sometimes the helmet's a bit obnoxious.
Yeah, I felt that way. Like when, was it Cam Talbot had like the ghosts or something?
He had Ghostbusters on it. Wasn't it Ghostbusters?
Something like that.
Or maybe it was like the Tasmanian Devil or something. And I was like, what does this have to do with the Oilers?
I'm going to check out some pictures of Jarry.
Check out some helmet pictures of Jarry. What do we got? He's 30 years old. What would he be into?
Yeah, it looks like he's a pretty straight up goalie helmet. Like
perfect
team colors.
What's his pregame outfit game like? I know people care about this stuff. We gotta know. Like, does he wear those shoes without socks?
Northside Norm says he has a Tom and Jerry on his helmet for Jarry.
Yeah.
No.
That's pretty sick.
It's not.
Lisa doesn't like it, neither does my brother. We're gonna have to get him on at some point.
Yeah, you think I'm passionate about this? Wait till you meet Ian.
He gets like twisted up to the point that I actually, for his 50th birthday, I tried to get him a helmet that had like some caricatures on it. Yeah, I don't know.
Lisa asking the important questions.
He does have Tom and Jerry.
I don't like that.
Because his name's Jarry. It's not even...
It's not even close.
If it was Tristan Jarry, now there's a...
Now, which one's Jerry? Is it the little mouse or is it the cat?
The cat, I believe.
Okay.
Good. Don't want him to be the mouse.
But I feel like the mouse is the one that's like a trickster and always like messes with the cat, and the cat can never get him though. So I think Jerry's the jerk. Jerk Jarry. Okay, well.
I have the cake video.
Okay. The cake video.
Yeah, we're circling back to recommend something. Ryder said he recommends you tell a woman to relax. So check this out.
So Lisa was in a really bad mood today and extra grumpy with me. Eventually I was like, yo, is there anything I can do to help? Like, genuinely, I'll do it. And she said, I don't know. Why don't you just get me a cake? So I got her a cake. I got you something.
That's what it says.
Better be a cake.
It is a cake.
Ignore that bedroom. That's so embarrassing.
No.
What does it say?
Look at my pants. Look at my outfit. I'm embarrassed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That's
funny.
when you knew you loved me.
We're actually dumbasses. Tom is the cat because he's a tomcat. All right. We should all just go home. That was probably the biggest fail.
That's what we learned
Come
today.
here for your fake news. There actually wasn't a trade today. Gotcha.
Imagine. Ooh, April Fools, we could have some fun around here.
I can't believe we just showed A, that disgusting bedroom, B, my embarrassing at-home outfit.
Uh-huh.
The cake looked good, though,
Yeah,
right?
it looked like from the waist down, you were ready to like lay in the house and watch movies all weekend. But from the waist up, you were ready to go to a ski hill.
Yeah, I was ready to go tobogganing.
You had a toque and a winter jacket and pajama pants on. Killing it. Were we dating yet when that video came out? I believe we were. Hey?
Yep.
The way you looked at me in that video, you could tell. She wanted it. All right. Time for our bets.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get them in. Oh, we'll do what we learned today first. Why don't we do that?
Yeah, Reese
first?
hasn't had time to grab our bets because he's been too busy making phone calls, lining up interviews for us, going and getting our in-studio guest.
When I said we should do the bets now, I just watched
What did he
him-
do? What
I
did he
just
do?
watched
Did he
him
go like this?
Mouth. Oh, shit.
Perfect.
We learned today that a lot of you are
Let's
very
check.
passionate Oiler fans.
Where's
a lot
that
of you
poll?
checking out our show on the brand new The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa YouTube page. We appreciate that.
No, seriously, I know that change is annoying. And even being like, what do you mean I have to subscribe to a new channel? We know that a lot of you are dedicated to Oilers Nation and everything is put there. But this is awesome to see those of you supporting us.
629
That's so sweet.
followers.
And sometimes, you know, we're annoying. And we're like, follow us. Pay attention to us. So the fact that you're all here is very heartwarming.
So I learned that we really wanted a change in goalie, just not that one. But we're still happy. Jarry, I think, has the potential to be an elite goaltender for us. Hopefully the team gets its poop in a group defensively and plays consistently for, let's say, 20 games in front of them. And there's going to be mistakes, there's going to be losses, but it would be nice if the team rallied around this guy.
This is going to be a huge portion of Monday's backtrack.
Uh-huh.
The breaking news of a trade.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good song.
Wonder if the cake will make it in there. Pull it together.
Pull it together on the cake.
That could be the name of the backtrack. Way to pull it together.
Saucy Justin wrote, I was so pumped to not have Oilers talk on the new channel because Justin tunes in every day, but he's the world's biggest Canucks fan, which must hurt. Sorry, man. This has been about 95% Oilers talk today.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
totally.
sticking through, though. That's a lot.
We also wanted to tell you before we get on out of here that you should come to Las Vegas with us, please. March 24th to 27th.
Yep.
We are heading there, and packages, different prices, but $2,400 will get you there. Get you flights, accommodations at a great hotel.
The best hotel with the biggest pool with huge TVs that we can watch March Madness on. It's going to be so fun.
Yeah, Circa on Fremont Street. And then we've got a party bus that's going to be taking all of us to the game as we take on the Golden Knights on the 26th. And food and beverages are covered at the game. Can you imagine?
Do you know how many
going
beers I'm going to have?
to Rogers Place and somebody saying, drinks are on me tonight?
Drink whatever you want. Go for it. Do you know how many chicken fingers I'm going to toss back that night?
Yeah.
It's going to be disgusting.
I can't wait to watch that. She's going to go nuts.
It's going to be, I'm going to have to lay down in the fetal position. It's
Do you think
getting
you'll-
our money's worth for sure.
Do you think you'll put back more fingers than you have? That would be
Yes.
cool. We should make that the next 999 challenge. 10 beers, 10 fingers.
Oh my gosh. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
All right.
I will not be showing up to the pool party the next day, though, because I'll be in bed.
Nationgear.ca. We're going to be doing our show live from there. You can come and watch that. It'll probably be
Speak for yourself. I'm going to be in the pool.
It'll be in the afternoon, we're thinking.
I'm not showing up.
That would make a lot more sense than us being the only people that are up still at 8 a.m. in Vegas.
No one. Just the people that have not gone to bed yet because they're still on that same slot machine, which will be me on Fremont Street at that Dragon machine. I'm not showing up to the sauce that day.
8 a.m. in Vegas is grim. So we'll probably be doing the show in the afternoon. But yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Listen to this.
Nationgear.ca if you want to get involved and get in on that trip. We're going to have so much fun.
Kelsey in the chat said, we went to the Women's Canada game the other night and a can of Olay was $18.
Yeah, like it's $25 beers, I think, at the Vegas rink.
Well, and
American.
Like, pretty much everywhere in the States that you get, like Rogers Place, it's not actually that outrageous.
That's
of
right.
prices.
That's right.
It's a pretty even like I went to a game at Madison Square Garden and beers were like literally like $30 American.
I went to a Tampa Bay Buccaneers game last year, and my buddy bought a round, but we were all like chipping in. But he went up and got a double for us each, and a shot for us each. That was the round, and it was $240 American. It ended up being like $300 for that round. So the fact that you're getting free drinks at the rink when we're watching the Golden Knights take on the Oilers.
We're going to make it a group effort to make it worth it.
And like Christmas coming up, maybe get your significant other, your best friend, the gift of the trip. Hey? Now there's a gift.
Do they still have those machines on Fremont Street that you can like hook up to?
Oxygen machines?
The oxygen machines. Those things help so much the next morning too.
I've got a picture of me. We'll get it next week.
No, don't, because it's the picture of both of us and we've never been uglier.
No.
Because we were so hungover.
I've got a worse one.
Really?
Yeah. So I ended up, we went at her pretty hard. And then I went to Dick's, I think it's called, which is a male strip club. No, just kidding. It's not. It's one of those restaurants where they're mean to you.
Oh, like the Elbow Room.
Or like Karen's, yeah. And I ended up feeling so crummy and hungover that I had to have a nap on the bathroom floor at Dick's. Like I just needed a 5-minute lay down. Gross, right?
That's grim.
Anyway, and then I got hooked to the oxygen after that, and it was all better. So I hope you can get that delivered to your room. You can get IVs delivered to your room in Vegas.
I've seen the Oilers do it.
I'm gonna
not in person. I wasn't like there partying with them, but I've seen like.
Yeah, how'd you get in that room?
I wish. Just a party. Just to get some behind the scenes stories, you know.
Yeah.
I have a couple of those. Maybe we'll
get into
if you
those
give me
next week,
if you give me a couple extra beers in Vegas, I might tell some stories. Everyone gather around, children. Let me tell you some stories.
We need to get our bets in because we are in overtime right now.
You guys can go however long you want.
Yeah, there's no show Wait, we're on our own channel now.
The Oilers just got a new goalie. There's no rules anymore.
Whoa.
How long should we stay? Let's put a poll up.
Well, when I said that we should go, when like you get close to your house and you kind of release something where you have to pee and then you have to like really, really pee. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Do you know that sensation?
No.
Like when you have to go and you get close to your house and then it's like, oh my God.
I had a friend pee her pants in my passenger seat because she could see her house and I was dropping her off. She peed in my vehicle and just looked me in the eye and said, sorry, and ran out of the car.
I bet I know which friend that was.
You don't.
Sorry. That's crazy.
It was. Didn't even pay to clean it either.
So that's what happened to me when I said, oh, we should probably wrap up the show here pretty quick.
Oh, we still have to talk about the worst fan base, says Saucy M. We already answered that.
I'm going to piss my pants.
Montreal.
Is the point I'm getting at here. Pretty quick. So we can't get into a brand new topic.
Do it for the saucers.
No.
Pee your pants.
Sorry.
Yeah, we could say that to our bosses. Sorry, we peed on our chairs.
Just go to the bathroom and then come back, Ryder. Saucy Amber, quit trying to make us work overtime.
What are you guys doing today? Is anyone working?
Yeah.
Are any of you actually working? It is Friday. Who cares?
Our bets for today. Let's get them in. We both are hoping for the same thing, and that is a big game from Chicago, right? That's what you went with?
Yep, sure did. This segment brought to you by Sports Interaction Sportsbook. Book and casino. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. From puck drop to overtime, bet with Canada's homegrown sportsbook, 19 plus. Please play responsibly. I follow an acquaintance of mine. We used to work together. She's a fan. She's a saucer, Jasmine, and her bets on Sports Interaction. She keeps posting her wins the next day, and I'm just like so jealous because she goes all out.
Yeah. And has been on a hot streak.
She has been on a hot streak. Quite jealous. Anyway, we'll see what happens. The Blackhawks won their last game, so I'm hoping that they beat the Blues. My odds are 205 for that, and we'll see what happens.
And I am going to go with that same game. I feel like what we saw last night from Hyman, getting the hat trick, there's a lot of guys that are on the brink of making Team Canada, and I think it means more to these guys than we can ever imagine. Like putting on that jersey at the Olympics. So I think another one of those guys that's right on the brink of making the team or maybe not making the team is Connor Bedard. I'm betting on him scoring 2 goals tonight. You know, doing the Hyman thing, but not maybe a hat trick. Betting on a hat trick, it seems silly. But 2, let's get it, Connor Bedard, and then make that damn team.
What do you think the odds were if you bet on Hyman to get a hat trick last night? Like, that's crazy to think.
My guess would be probably like 51. 5-10 maybe. It could be more than that.
That was literally all my buddy was talking about last night. It was
Right?
just like, I wish I bet on Hyman.
I know. We all said that. I was watching the game at home, and I was thinking that to myself, too. I was like, because mine was Nuge to score. It didn't happen.
I put a hefty bet. I said this at the start of the show, but if you're just joining now, on Podkolzin, because I bought a Podkolzin jersey for my Christmas present from Lisa. We decided we were just going to buy our own stuff. She's buying herself a jacket.
Oh, yeah. If anyone has suggestions on what kind of winter jacket I should get, I want a nice one that's actually warm, but also aesthetically pleasing. Please
I was
me know.
mentioning, I got a good one at Value Village. You should look there.
I mean, here's the thing about Value Village is like sometimes you can find gold, but it depends. You have to be in the mood to like really search.
Also for a Christmas present, maybe not. So I put a big bet on Podkolzin, thinking if he scores, this can pay for some of my jersey. And then he comes in empty net and rifles one off the crossbar.
Whoops. That sucks. Okay, this morning, if you weren't watching the show earlier, we were messing with Ryder because he just got that jersey and we were pretending that he got traded.
Well, yeah, there was an energy. I left this room and we were ready to go for the Friday show. I came back in and
we were just sad. Oh, my posture. What am I doing with my life?
You look nice in turtlenecks.
Thanks. What are you trying to say? I should cover up more?
Relax.
All right. Every game is your game when you bet with Sports Interaction. Get in on the action with parlay boosts, live betting, and easy deposits and payouts. Bet now at sportsinteraction.com/OilersNation 19 plus. Please play responsibly. Are we going to see you on Sunday?
Yes.
At the Tis the Sizz Market, at the Dog Patch. It's going to be a great time. But that's not all that's going on this weekend. Reese, what's happening on Saturday?
There's a nation event.
Yes.
I don't have it up.
Let me
front
find
of
it.
Me.
I got it.
I think we're going to go to that.
We're definitely going to pop in.
It's the festive face-off.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is featuring holiday games with prizes up for grabs, free entry. Secure your reservation through the open table link tomorrow at Greta. Doors open at 4. Puck drop is at 5. So this is for the nation citizens. Festive face-off. Oh, that's going to be fun. We have to pop in.
Yeah.
We have 4 events that we got to be at tomorrow. So if I have bags under my eyes on Sunday at the Tis the Sizz Market, no, I don't.
Yeah.
Don't look at them.
I don't know if they're publicly traded, but if they are, you should buy some stocks in Uber because we are going to be Ubering all over the city tomorrow.
You're going to see me at the Tis the Sizz Market with my own IV hooked up. I'm going to make sure there's a vendor there just for me.
Hell yeah, girl.
Whew. Well, today was an interesting show, and I think that we all grew as a team. Wait, pun unintended there. I meant us here at the Sauce.
Somebody just checked in. Their name is Only Have This for the Sauce.
Yeah, I wanted to give them a shout out. That's so
great.
sick.
That's
Great
such
name.
a funny name.
And it says, can kids come to the market?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone is welcome.
Everyone is welcome.
And we're going to have some mocktails for people. The first 50 people that come in, we're going to have these like fancy festive mocktails.
Sweet.
So how cool would your kid feel if they're like, mocktail.
And this is like Lisa's first big event.
Come support.
Here. Yeah.
I'm so excited about this and proud of it. And the team that's been working really hard, Kennedy and Maddie, got to give some shout outs to them. And thanks to all of our vendors who have teamed up with us, taking time out of their very busy time of year to come and set up their little shop and sell some stuff.
Oilers Nation every day. I'll be joining Tyler and Liam. I'm sure we'll be doing some heavy dissecting.
You're going to be talking
dissecting
so much.
Yeah.
You've talked so much already today. Then you're going to be on for an hour and a half with Tyler and Liam.
Well, I'm just guesting, so I'll probably be in there for like 15 or 20.
Oh,
yeah.
True. They're going to have other people that
know a lot more than me.
More. But like I said, make sure you're in the chat with the.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Nope.
I'm always in the chat. Look at me.
Yeah, you get in the chat for me while I'm doing the hard work, the heavy lifting, making Tyler and Liam entertaining.
Telling women to relax.
No, they are very entertaining.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant here. I was half listening. Half listening as per usual.
All right, we got to wrap this up.
Just before we allow Ryder to go.
Yes.
Yeah, make him hold it as long as possible, Reese.
Can we just have everybody, or try, if you haven't yet, to like this video?
Yes.
It's a debut on our new YouTube channel. It would do wonders if you could toss in a courtesy like just before you go.
Yes, please like this video. We got 103 likes. That's great for our first ever live show here.
Thank everybody for hopping in here.
This thing might just work.
What a chaotic morning.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to have more trades on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday next week and Friday.
I wonder what Bowman's got prepped for Monday's show.
Yeah. Let's hope that there's another big shaker. I mean, we don't have enough space to do anything, but if we did.
I'd heard Tyler talking about how now it looks like we could have like $10 million for the summer, though.
Yeah. Because the increased cap space, that would be nice.
We were supposed to talk about most annoying fan base, so let's get to this comment in the chat from Oz. Dallas, Vegas, and Nashville fans are the top 3 most annoying fan bases, in my opinion. Thank you for your thoughts.
Canucks and Leafs. That's my answer.
Canadians.
All right.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Justin in the chat.
Vancouver gets mean on social.
Yeah, and I think that there's been a lot of people that have had really bad experiences, like being at Vancouver for games and stuff.
What's that?
Not that everybody's bad in Vancouver.
Totally.
Just a couple bad apples, like at Dave Chappelle.
Nobody says thank you in Vancouver when you hold the door for them. I'll tell you that much.
They're annoyed that they have to do that little run.
Yeah.
That you're even holding the door, and now they gotta like pick it up a bit.
Yeah.
You know?
They give you the...
It's inconvenient. How dare you hold the door for me? That's what they say.
Yeah, we gotta go. This is... I'm gonna pee my pants.
Yeah, that's what's funny. Okay, what else do we have to tell you?
No, that's it. I'm leaving.
No, don't go. Okay, what are we at now for likes on the video?
Oh, see you later.
Ryder, get back here. Okay, what are we at? 119? Would you guys watch a show if it was just me? Be honest. I just got really tired. Okay, I'm leaving. Stay saucy, friends, and hope to see you this weekend at either of the events. Check out the...
I wouldn't watch this.
Greta on Saturday. Doors at 4. Secure your table. And Tiz's Market.
I can't
on
walk
Sunday.
in front of the camera. I'm gonna pee myself. Reese,
give
hit the
us a
button.
little shaky shake. Show us what you got. Show me what we're working with. Do you guys like my blue sweater? All right. Well, see you later.
So, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, hype it, and share it with your friends.
And to not miss any of our content, make sure you're subscribing to the Oilers Nation YouTube channel.
Freaking nailed it.